There we go.
Are we live?
Yes, we are live.
I hope so. If we weren't live, we'd be having problems. Hey guys!
It's been one of those nights.
It's been one of them nights.
No.
Come on.
No.
Just a little bit?
No.
Can I have a little whiskey?
No.
Just a little whiskey. Come on.
That doesn't exist.
A little whiskey.
No.
To go with the weed.
No, you're gonna finish that and go home is what we're doing. Yes, with your buddies.
I don't have time. That stuff has to cook.
No.
And then tumble.
No.
And cook again.
No.
Well, guys, who all's on here? Is everybody on here?
No, hold on.
No
Look,
so,
T. Willie. We got 5. Oh, nice. Phil D.
so
Law.
what we're going to do is we're going to say goodbye to
A good friend.
a good friend. And by good friend, we're going to say goodbye to this, my lucky hat. So this is the last appearance of this hat in any of my feeds. I said goodbye to it in my Instagram live feed this morning because if you were to look, this is the exact same hat. I think 3 years later, 2 years later, 3 years later.
Lots of love.
It's had some
Brand new. Just came out of the bag.
Now the design is a little different, but the color is exactly the same as it was when this was. Now this was given to me by a different friend, and then Nico replaced it. This hat has seen some miles, and what we're gonna do
abuse.
and some abuse. We're gonna. I don't know if it's a good idea. Nico says we should do it. We're probably gonna light it on fire out there. We need to find something to set it on because.
We have a plate.
No, I don't really play. We're just gonna burn it.
Alright. Okay.
Who all's in there?
We have 6.
Who?
Hold on. Wrong thing. Alright. There's Anthony, Phil D, T. Willie, Peter. Phil D says no. Well, he's got a new one, Phil. Also, Anthony's asking, what do you think about Olamic?
Olamic's okay.
Yeah.
I like the busker.
Yeah.
The Olamic busker is really nice.
Eugene's nice. I like Eugene.
Hey, Matt! Hey, Matt!
Matt!
Come on, we're going to do something stupid.
Fire!
Fire. Oh, okay.
Oh! Brad Lafayette.
Hey, Brad!
I'm sorry, I can't say Lafayette without saying Lafayette. Who's filming? Oh, that is the Shop Hobbit.
We're going to do this quick.
Yeah.
Where should I do it? Just right here? Do it right here.
Yeah.
Can you even see?
Yeah. There's light.
A lot of head grease. Lots of head grease.
Yeah.
Lots of head grease now. That stinks.
No, I'm not Chris. I'm just the short little buddy that helps out everyone here. Damn, that stinks. Whew.
I saw that being
Better
than it wound up being.
I was going to suggest put titanium chips in it, but...
Yeah, but like effort.
No, Peter, I'm not the one with the SM100 NTAC. That is Pip Corona. Yeah, we can cook fries on that thing, but I don't think they taste very good. Well, sorry, Brad. I see your name and I think Lafayette. Sorry.
What was that?
Oh, he said it's Leffert. Leffert.
Leffert.
Leffert. There we go.
That's right, Bradley, right? Brad Leffert.
Torling. Who's Torling?
Who's twirling? I'm not twirling.
T-O-R Ling. And you walked into a funeral, or how do you say that?
Funeral pyre.
Funeral pyre, yeah. We're sending off Mike's beloved hat, his lucky hat, because he has a new one.
Happy Friday!
Happy Friday, everyone. This is what we do since we're not a Blade Show. We burn hats. Well,
I was hoping that'd be much more epic.
He has a new one.
And it's the right colors.
It's the right colors. It's the black and the orange and everything. Now you just gotta bend it all in shape.
It's bending.
Well, it's bending, but it's not.
It's starting to cougar out.
It's not exactly how your old one was.
No, the old one stunk.
And why no blade show is because what? We're broke.
Well, here's the thing. Most of those people are assholes, so.
But you got to remember, we are too.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe
A little bit.
Not
Yeah.
Kind
But we smell less because we put on deodorant, or at least I do.
Less
You
neck grease.
didn't put on
I'm
deodorant
wearing
today.
it below.
You didn't put on deodorant today
I
though.
did forget my deodorant. And I do smell like an animal that got run over and left in the sun for a few days. That's burning an awful long time. What the hell is in that hat?
What do you put your hair in? Like
I'm worried about what it stinks. It smells like a tire.
yeah.
I'm afraid to stomp it out because it's going to stick to my shoe.
You have a hose. No.
Oh,
No.
well, we can let it burn for a minute.
Yeah.
I was reaching for my phone to do something and realized that you're using it.
Yeah, I am.
I'm an idiot. It's okay.
Kerosene as a hairstyler?
I mean, it'd work once.
Yeah, once, yeah.
I'm Richard Pryor, boy. Sorry.
That was awful.
Sorry.
That was pretty awful.
Sorry, but it struck me as funny.
You're making it hard to film.
Sorry, but sometimes things that strike me as funny just happen to come out. We'll watch this from here.
Yeah?
You gonna keep filming that fire?
I'm filming both. You're funnier than the fire. The fire is kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of. I'll be right back. Hang on a second.
He is using the little boy's room. All right. So we have 13 people here. What do we got? Oh, no, he's just getting water. Okay. Well, that's a good thing.
Oh shit, that's stuck.
What was going to happen? You didn't want it to stick? What? Huh?
Oopsies. Well, at least I don't have to take that hat home anymore.
Nope. Brad says you saved him from buying an Endura.
Why did I save him?
Impulsively.
Huh?
He said impulsively.
Impulsively? There's nothing better than being impulsive. I bought like $36 worth of movies the other night. Real fucking high on PlayStation Network.
Yeah.
I'm now the proud owner of movies that are free on Netflix.
Yeah. That worked out well.
I make poor decisions, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen.
All right, let's see.
Who's got questions? I'll answer a couple questions. Who wants to answer questions?
I got a question.
What's your question, Matthew?
How long you gonna leave that ring in the multi-edge?
That's mine. Pull it out.
I was like,
What?
what ring?
Steve Milk, he is drinking a Pilsner.
It is Fall Brewing Company's Plenty for All Pilsner.
Yeah. You haven't seen any of the new Blade Show stuff, really.
Nope.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, I really don't care to see about Blade Show because we were talking about that. The whole thing about Blade Show and getting awards and all that shit at Blade Show is who you fucking know and did you make a knife that somebody's willing to pay you for a contract. And if you got contracted to make a knife, you're going to get a fucking award at Blade Show. Now, we did talk about possibly all of us renting an RV.
Going to Blade Show West, yeah.
If I could go to Blade Show West, because I would like to go up and talk to a bunch of people and take a couple of my knives that are fucking dangerously sharp and saying, hey, I could do this for you. I do it for Elliot. Why not?
Anthony says the new Anne Reef knife is dumb.
Anthony, I don't need to hear about Anne Reeves knives anymore.
Peter asked, do you think Chris Reeve knives are actually worth it these days?
Nope. I'm about... Here, Anthony.
Well, let's answer this, yeah.
Answer this question.
Just had a discussion about
We
We-
had a
yeah.
discussion about that. This is an $80 knife that I think is fucking way above and beyond my $400 Chris Reeves Sebenza.
You were talking about that in your live feed today.
I talked about it in my live feed. There's a good chance that a knife that I said I probably wouldn't get rid of, I'm going to get rid of, because at the time that I said that there was a knife that I would keep just because of this and that, I don't fucking use it. It stays in my case. This is in my pocket every fucking day. This is an $80 knife.
That is a Wee Gent.
It's a mass drop gent. Made
Mass.
by Wee.
Yeah.
I modified mine a little bit. Let's see. Let me grab the Proto. You got yours that's still shiny?
Mine's shiny, but it's in my... It's right here.
See a shiny gent? Yeah, here you go. So the gent, before Nico put Cryptek on it,
Hydrographed it because...
They have a shiny blade. It's a satin blade, and it's attractive, but the problem is I don't like shiny. Pocket clip was shiny. I took mine, and I just blacked the pocket clip, and I stonewashed to match. I like it. This thing is fucking awesome, and with it being real thin, the S35VN on this. Oh, this is yours.
Yeah, that is.
Way better than my fucking Sebenza. I fucking carry it. This is in my pocket all the time. The only thing that even comes close on pocket time is this. And the only reason is because,
well,
I'm not gonna lie, sometimes this can be a little fucking unwieldy. I mean, look the size of that fucking thing. It's big. It can be heavy. This, I can wear this in a pair of fucking shorts.
Or you can do like me and just have 8 knives on them at whenever they want.
There's times that I do. I mean,
Yeah.
Now I've got 2 with a flashlight.
Peter is thinking about spending $2K on a knife.
Why? Why? Well, you can get. Here's the thing, Peter. You can get a fucking.
A Rowave? A Chef Mike Rowave. I don't know. No, that's Brad. Sorry.
Chef Microwave.
Yeah.
Chef Microwave. When we were a kid, that's what they called them micro range things.
Mokuti?
Huh?
Mokati. Mocuti knife. Full Mokutai? Is that what you're trying to say? Okay. Yeah, he's spending $2K on it. Okay. Have fun with that.
You want to bake these now?
Are they dry? Hey guys, come this way. I'm doing something.
Honestly, at this point, with the way the knife industry is going, Peter, I would not honestly suggest that.
This is that gnome, the gnome folder. I'm gonna do everything black. I'm gonna tumble it and do. Goddamn weed brain. Oh, blue. I was gonna do blue and
Okay. You said blue and black earlier, but you were gonna do full ano, and then you changed it, so I didn't know what you're doing.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna do black coating with blue, and then the blade is gonna be black and something else. I'm just gonna see what it looks like. But the thing is, that knife is gonna be $130. Whatever you guys want. I'm just playing around.
Yeah. JC says the gent is meh at best, and meh.
Meh?
No, I can't agree with that.
Yeah, I can't either.
Yeah.
But, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and sometimes they're wrong. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not.
For what the gent is and the price point, and what you get out of it.
For $80, you are not. For hard pressed, I'm telling you right now, for $80, you're gonna have a hard time finding something in that price range where you're gonna be able to push out. There's not a Kershaw. Like, the only thing you're gonna find at $80 that's even close to being the Kershaw range, and most of the Kershaws are like a disposable throwaway kind of thing.
Everyone keeps saying it needs a jimp, and I don't see why.
If you stonewash it, it really adds some texture to it.
That too, yeah. But even with mine polished.
But that's not what we're talking about.
Well, everyone's getting on the gent. Well, yeah. Well.
I got a new hat. And a whole bag of fucking weed candy.
Like a whole bag of bags
Like,
of...
yeah, bags of
weed candy.
Right.
And then fucking...
The crux is nice, Brad.
Gummiception. What was that?
The crux. He's fond of the crux, Brad.
I love the crux.
Crux is very nice. What brand? It is a mass forge, so it is a mass drop knife designed by Elliot, made by Wee. Please explain Shop Hobbit. Okay. Here, just, yeah.
Oh, wait, no, this isn't.
Yeah.
I'm not Shop Hobbit.
Matt, could you please?
That's a shop hobbit. So for size comparison, that's a Matthew.
Yes.
That's a shop
I'm
hobbit.
short.
Okay, so now for size comparison. Wait, I did it again. Here. That's okay. So
Matt.
for size comparison, this is a Matthew. Oh, you're gonna have to flip it around.
This is all screwed up. Hold on.
This is a Matthew, and this is a me. So there you can see.
Or
Shop hobbit.
you know, if I could just stand next to you, that would probably be the better. Here,
watch this.
yeah.
Wow, that works so much
Yeah,
better.
it did,
Yeah.
That makes
They're really
so much
easy.
more sense.
So, I'm short, the Hobbit. I work at the shop and I clean things and I take out the trash and do the dishes and
I'm so high right now.
you are. So basically I take care of Elliot and Chris and do the things they don't want to do. So, shop Hobbit.
I'm so high right now.
You want to go for round 3? No, you're lying?
Hi, Matt.
Hi. Just
You should.
cameraman. The only person not high here.
He does have a point.
Oh yeah, here you go. You should take that.
Yeah.
My phone's awful warm. I don't
It
know
says
what
it's at
that
20%.
is.
So
Ooh, wow. It was-
thank you, Brad. I don't know what I do great work on, but William says Friday night buzzed as fuck.
I'm not buzzed. I'm
Playing with knives. Who doesn't love this? 79 baby by week. Yes, it is, Willie. All right.
I love legal weed. Do you know what? The fact that they made weed.
Garbage fire. Yeah. This whole thing could be explained as a garbage fire.
Dumpster fire. Yep.
Yeah.
In my whole life, this month, actually last month, my whole life just was a dumpster fire.
So,
But
Pete.
it's gotten better.
Yeah, Peter. To explain why mere polished full-time ass is a bad idea, because there's a lot of things out there. He's asked why full mere polished Timascus is a bad idea.
Because you're gonna get it, and the first thing that's gonna happen is it's gonna fucking scratch, and the heat coloring is nowhere near as resilient as a blasted and then tumbled anodized or a ceramic coating, and you're gonna get it. And the other thing too is, no matter how hard a maker tries, there's gonna be scratches and inclusions and things like that in that. You're gonna get it, and at first you're gonna be like, that's amazing. And the harder you look at it, you're gonna go, wow, he missed some spots, and there's scratches, and there's little nicks and things like that. And it happens to everybody. They get a knife, and they have that immediate, wow, this is amazing. And then a week later, they're like, wow, he could have done this, and he could have done this, and he could have done this. And at $2,000, do you know how bad you're gonna feel when that happens?
Yeah. Well, he says it's a 3. All right. So Peter, to explain this, I bought a 17, almost $2,000 knife from a maker.
You can stand there.
Where? Oh, well, go get a charger. But I have personally bought one, and I love it. But at the end of the day, I have knives that are way better for less. Yes, Mokutai, Timascus, white Zircotai, whatever, all of that stuff. It's very sexy.
You want to stand on the chair so it's
No.
harder to fall?
Because then I'd be like this because I'm on a chair. So this works. I'm a cameraman. I do this quite often.
I forgot my gimbal.
Yeah. Well, there's a gimbal right there, but
I'm not touching. Can you imagine? I feel
Oh,
so
gosh.
bad if I fuck their gimbal.
Yeah.
I love these guys. If fucking something happened to their shit, holy crap.
but yeah, I did buy a very expensive handmade knife, and at the end of the day, honestly, it's sexy, it's nice, it's a good talking point, but it's honestly not worth it with what the industry is doing nowadays. It's really not. Especially with the problems with building it by hand. Here, let me just turn this around.
Yeah, there you go.
So, yeah, the problems with building by hand is with mine has a fuller. And the maker doesn't do fullers now because the fullers never came out right. He kept trying and trying and trying. He did it on 3 or 4 different models. It was up there. Or there too. Yeah. Oh, okay. But yeah, he kept trying and trying, couldn't get it to work. And for me, I can notice it. Especially being around Mike, being around Elliot, being around Chris. Yeah, it does. Because I know I can see it. Because you're like, whoa!
Like immediate.
Jumps on you like a midget.
Yeah.
Jumps on you like a midget. with the vengeance, like an angry
Um,
with a bat.
If you mask off for the if you stonewash it, it's not a problem for the action, right?
For what?
For the gent.
So
Yeah,
put
let
it
me.
around, I'll explain to you what I did. So on mine, I noticed that it was really, really stiff at first, and so what I did was I just took the scale off on the lock side, I put some pressure on it, and I just worked the action through both. So stonewash is not an issue if you can get a really thin some way to mask it. The problem is that it's so close to see where the hole is. If you mask that without, like, we have a way to mask it where it's really super thin. If you mask it, you're gonna see it when you open
Yeah.
and close it. It's gonna be ugly. So what I did was I just decided that I wasn't gonna mask that at all. And after I got it put back together, I just started leaving that scale, the lock side scale, off the on that side, and I just worked it a few times, and then put a drop of oil on it. Now it's just there's nothing.
Yeah. So, Mike,
Okay.
do you want to make a file knife?
File knife.
You can.
Whose rectum am I gonna shove it up?
Steve Milk.
Steve, if
Yeah, you
no,
can. You
no,
can
here's
mask
the
it.
thing, no, because to do a file knife, I would have to do a fucking threaded tang, and I would have to fucking make an end cap and make fucking round. No, I don't want to do that because I would have to make natural wood handles. Nope,
Yeah.
don't do it.
Yeah, honestly, Peter. Here, let me turn it on. Let me turn this around. Honestly, Peter, if you can hold a knife beforehand, if you can check it out and see everything before you buy, basically it's like buying a Benchmade. If you're buying a handmade custom knife, you need to hold it, you need to check it out, you need to feel the action, see how they're doing it. If you can,
Thought.
hold on, he's...
No, go ahead. I'm holding it. I've got
Well,
that thought right here.
if you can do that and it is up to your standards, then by all means. It's going to be amazing and it's going to be a fun talking piece. But if you cannot do any of that, if you can't do any of that, honestly, there is going to be some disappointment, honestly. I had it myself. I still love the knife, but it is not up to the standards that I've become accustomed to. Meeting Mike, meeting Elliot, and seeing what knives work and what knives don't, and holding a bunch of knives, because knives come in and out of the shop all the time. Different handmade knives, different, the production models and stuff like that. You did? I was trying to.
I dropped it. I had
But
it.
if you can, and you are happy with it, by all means.
Matt, did you see that thought I had? That I was
No,
on?
it's gone.
over there somewhere, but it's with all the other
Matt,
screws
you
that
got
are
that?
pumped.
Pick it up. That thought that I had. Oh, there it is. Oh, are we back?
Yeah,
You got me?
you're
Okay, I got it. All right. So, Benchmade. Did any of you fucking guys see that goddamn retarded $1,000 fucking Benchmade? First of all, I've seen their gold class knives. They come as fucked up and misground as their fucking $12 fucking. Benchmade made a $1,000 knife. I saw their $400 knives. They're fucked up and misground, miscentered, fucking jacked up. If any of you that are my subscribers choose to buy a $1,000 Benchmade, I want you to go ahead and unsubscribe so I don't have to block you.
You're kind of raging right now.
Please don't buy a $1,000 Benchmade. This is your intervention.
Steve says he'll take care of the handles. He just wants a file knife the size of an Azula too. Steve? No.
Steve. Look at that. Isn't that fucking sexy? Matt, whose knife is this?
Here.
Mine.
You need light. It's kind of dark.
Is it dark?
Yeah. There we go. That works.
Whose knife is this?
Mine.
It doesn't. I don't think it works.
Ow.
Does it work like that?
No, it doesn't. It says orientation's locked.
That's a happy guy.
Yeah.
This is his knife. Yeah.
Give me two.
So, and here's the other thing. Back to what Nico was saying about buying an extremely expensive knife. There's a honeymoon period, like I said, and then there comes being married, and a warning period. And you're like, fuck if I
Oh, apparently he's can have it shipped to him, play with it before he decides to buy.
Well, I mean, if that's, I mean, that's a good thing. But
That's actually a pretty good deal.
that's a pretty good deal. But I'm just saying, it's They know that you have that honeymoon period where you're like, this is
Apparently they can barely hear you, but
they can barely hear me. It's because there's 3 tumblers running in the back.
I know.
How can anyone just barely hear me?
It's for me. I don't know.
I mean, that's an unusual thing. Oh, I know why. Because it uses both microphones and you get your hand over one. So
I don't have an iPhone. It'd be nice if you'd tell me.
I'm fucking high as a kite right now.
You're ruining the camera.
I'm going to break a beer bottle and fuck you in the ass with it. I've said it 3 times tonight. You meant it each time. So, I mean...
Don't offer me a good time without delivering.
There's a lot of things that can go wrong with a knife that expensive, and the problem is... I mean, there's a lot of things. But, I do have to say that there's a lot of makers out there that are really happy with doing things for their customers. Nico got lucky. He sent his knife back. There was work that was done. He didn't charge you for anything.
No, he didn't.
He didn't charge you for anything.
No.
I've talked with makers that, you know, I told them things that I saw in knives that came in for sharpening. And I'm not going to mention them by name, but I've had knives that came in for sharpening, and I'm like, hey, you know, I think there's something wrong here. And they're like, well, send me a picture. I send them a picture. And then both the maker and I talked to the owner and said, hey, can I send it straight to him? And they rectified the situation. Last time it was a milled pocket clip, and right at I showed you that. Remember where the pocket clip screw, it was cracked?
Yeah.
And I sent it off, and it went to the maker. The maker made a brand new pocket clip, and then sent it back to the owner. So, you know, it's just, it's hit or miss, especially now with custom knives. Can't compete sometimes, like Nico was saying. You got $400 knives coming out of fucking companies in China and even here in the States. There's a few companies here in the States that are making pretty good knives at a lower price point.
Honestly, I'm really gonna look forward to, because I got in on the micro Typhoon, so I'm gonna look forward to compare it and see, hey, because they both have the same detent and everything. So
that's what I was gonna say. There's another one, Brian Nadeau's knives. Brian Nadeau is making knives at a price point he's making full custom CNC knives in the shop at a price point that's well below a lot of other makers that are making full custom knives. What's a full custom mini Typhoon run?
it depends.
700, 900?
Mine was about 5 for everything I got. Above that.
It's kind of plain Jane, but I mean it's still.
It basically about 7, I think, was the max you could do, with the anodizing you could pick and the scales and stuff like that.
And they're well built. And
oh yeah.
Well, there's a lot to be said for the fact that Chris and Elliot are custom knife makers themselves, and that was one of the first knives in a very long time. And when they saw Nico's, they were like, I kind of want one of these.
Yeah.
That they wanted to buy a knife from Brian themselves. That says a lot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a couple of makers here in the States that are making custom knives that are affordable.
Yeah. Can you make scales? Scales for what, JC?
Not for a snake, not for a lizard, not for an
Yeah. I just got hit with the... I just got the email, Brad, for being able to order a Skaha 2, so if you're on the wait list, it should be happening soon. And yes, Phil, every knife maker, myself included, because I have made a knife at this point, we all hate making scales. I wouldn't sniff that or rub it on you at this point. Yeah.
pink eye.
Now you gotta wash that sweater.
Pink eye.
Yeah. Okay.
I would have to say that there's 2 things I really dislike about making knives. One is making scales, and 2 is getting up in the morning knowing that I have to make scales. So
Yeah.
I think actually it kind of goes along with there's 2 things I really hate: throwing up and vomiting, and I should hate throwing up or gagging and vomiting. I should hate gagging more than vomiting.
I think I hate getting up in the morning and realizing I have to make a set of stairs.
Gagging more than vomiting?
I hate
Huh.
gagging. Like, gagging is the worst part.
So how do you deal with it with your boyfriend?
There's this spray you can get. It's like, it numbs your throat.
You walked into that one.
The thing is, like, Matt's not that long, so it doesn't actually cause the gag reflex. Really, really short.
Is there anything else?
Is there anything that you think that you're gonna play? Do you think we're just gonna end this live feed?
I-
That shit isn't even done baking yet.
I know.
And that has to tumble. And then I have to anode. And then I gotta figure out what color I'm gonna put on the blade and then bake it again.
JC would love to get Thai Skaha scales. Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
Here's what you could do. You could
I-
take your
here.
right hand and wish in it real hard, and then shit in the left one, and see which one weighs more at the end of the day, because that's the one that probably filled up first. No, I don't. Seriously, I know.
No.
Not even really. There's so many things that go into, because basically I would have to make the knife.
Yeah.
So I would have to mill the pockets and all that stuff, and the measurements would have to be exact, be off center, the action would be right. That sounds a lot like something. I don't like it. There's something to do with like, why
Work?
Effort. That was it.
Oh,
I didn't
effort.
take an effort. That's
Oh,
why
okay.
I didn't take a real job. That's why I quit my old job. No, I quit my old job.
No.
Fucking cutting it. It's fine. You know, I quit recording because your arms get tired.
No. I actually got to take a leak. But yeah, Peter, that's what I said. It's if you can and you don't have to pay for it or anything like that. Yeah. It works. That's a good thing.
There's a button. Hey, there it went. He had to go pee. There
But
he
I'm
is.
just saying, yeah, if you can get a knife before paying for it and be able to check it out and see, yeah, is this worth the price?
And then fake your own death.
Well, yeah.
Change your address, and then just don't pay for it.
Mike,
and that's
stop suggesting bad things. And if you do suggest bad things, put a sign up and charge people for that bad information.
don't listen to him. I should be like Lucy.
Yeah.
Fucking advice, 5 cents.
No, you should be like the hillbilly song.
So-
Kind of sign that says,
What have you guys been saying that he hasn't told me?
I can tell you everything.
He's a horrible videographer. Dear Abby. Dear Abby, my husband looks at my sister's butt. Should I be worried? No. Tell her to wear tighter pants. Wait, who writes this? Your husband. Shut up, Martha. My eyes are really dry. That pen you have is pretty strong. I think it's stronger. How much THC is in that pen?
I think I threw it away.
So instead of cotton off, you got cotton eye?
I got cotton eye. Like I blink.
Joe.
Like when I blink, I'm pretty sure it's going squeak, squeak. Like it's making noise. My eyes are so dry. Ow. What the fuck? What, Brad?
Do you not have your ancient Chinese secret with you?
This is my ancient Chinese secret. You mean? I do. I have it.
That looks your
Dear
own
Abby,
logo.
my knife sharpening guy doesn't know what razor is and what it should do. I know exactly what it's for and what it should do. It's supposed to get that shit off my neck, but... Hey, so Peter, them pictures of that shit you sent me, what the fuck kind of razor is that? It's a scooter, duh. Powerful canine. Sorry. There's 10 minutes left on it. Matt, there's 10 minutes left on that oven. It's only been, how long have we been doing it? 34 minutes? We've only been doing this for 34 minutes?
Time War.
God damn it. Razor scooters are popular children's toys. I know this. Hey, this phone gets heavy quick, don't it?
Yeah.
Here.
Here.
I said that because Mike said he was going to give advice like Lucy. Oh, yeah, like the dear.
Yeah.
I got to go check on my tape.
Looks like it went over your head. Yeah, it did. Yeah. The joke. Life.
Nothing goes over my head. I'm fucking sick.
Are you gonna be Drax? Nothing goes over my head, cause I will be able to catch it with my reflexes.
Excellent reflex.
He said it's a Rolls razor. Look it up, you freckless hillbilly.
Well, here's the thing. A freckless razor is not a straight razor. You
Rolls,
fucking
no, you
roll it.
Rolls razor, you freckless hillbilly.
But he told me it was part of a straight razor, which I happen to know there's only two parts of the, well, three parts of a straight razor. There's scales, pins, and blades. But if you want to get down to it, there's a fourth part, which is called the monkey tail, which is the part that you put your pinky finger in when you're holding onto it.
That's a monkey tail?
You know, that's what it's
Huh.
called. The little hook, the little
Yeah,
hooky dooky
yeah,
part.
yeah.
That's racist.
That is not racist, sir.
So, powerful canine, what steel is most commonly sharpen?
Wait, okay, wait. Either there was something wrong with that. Let me Lincoln Hawk that.
So, what steel would you say is the most common that you
The
sharpen?
most common that I sharpen right now, because I do a lot of the mass drop stuff, S35VN, actually.
Yeah.
I sharpen a lot of the Wii S35VN, which I have to say, their S35VN is pretty fucking amazing. It really is.
Jay asks, how much to stonewash gent blade pocket clip?
So to do a blade, you're looking at a per part. You're looking at $35 to stone wash it, and then the sharpening fee, because I have to blast and stone wash it. So that
Yeah.
means I do have to sharpen it before
Yeah.
I send it back. So you'd be looking 70.
Brad,
Full refinish, you'd be looking right at 100.
yeah. Brad says he's sending some OS 8 your way.
Oh, OS8's easy.
Yeah, that's
It's easy.
really easy. Really soft steel.
OS8, I can't go above 3,500 grit, 4,000 grit, 5,000 grit. So he's only looking at just baseline price.
Yeah,
Unless there's chips or tip repair. He
That's
told me
fine.
he was sending for stuff.
yeah. How much to nano ceramic, a pocket clip, and pivot collar?
Pocket clip and pivot collar. As long as the pivot collar is not hard to get out, I'll only charge you a per part price, so you're really looking at like 35 bucks. So I'll only charge you for one part as opposed to two. Usually I do one part is $35, but since the pivot collar is such a small part, I could just throw it in like 35 bucks. But here's the thing. Don't find me on Instagram. I don't do business via Instagram DM because it's so hard to keep a permanent record. So like if you contact me and then I'm trying to find you, I can't search like a keyword. So I can't go, oh, this guy wanted to talk about some HEA design. I can't type that in and find you. I don't do anything via DM. So if you want to catch me via DM, just understand that then you're going to have to do either a text message or a email. Pothead brain.
Yeah.
One of them things goes real quick like.
Real quick like, and it stays permanent.
K9 says he would just get a new clip for the gent. Things are tiny and more slippery than a greased up deaf guy.
They are, but here's the thing. I carry my... Fucking... I put mine, most of the time mine stays in my watch pocket and it sits at kind of a different angle. For those of you, that's the coin pocket. It sits kind of at a different angle and it doesn't seem to come out.
Yeah. Peter says you have a crap load of his stuff.
No, all I have, the only thing that's at my house right now, Peter, is your HEA design.
JC, he wants drunk Mike price.
Here's the thing, drunk Mike price.
More expensive.
You can ask fucking Nico. Mike is a professional drunk. Drunk Mike price is the same as sober Mike price. If anything, drunk Mike price is more consistent.
Well, you still can't say price properly 2 times in a row.
Don't matter. It's still going to be the same number.
Alright. K9 says he decided for the Mass Drop Terzula and Perpetua? Perpetua? I don't know what that one is.
I don't know, as long as it's not that goddamn fucking Paulo Blazano. Hey, my name's Paulo
Yeah.
Blazano, and I've made a bunch of knives. Motherfucker, I've made more knives this month than you have.
Well, 2 Mars actually exist now since they're in
How
the.
many Hornets are there? 5.
No, I'm just saying, like he actually
Plus, how many
made some
prototypes?
Mars.
No, there's more than 5. There's
Yeah.
10.
The Gent, your favorite mass drop knife so far?
No, the crux is I just don't own.
Oh, the Axis Lock one. The what's his name? The one made by. Oh, what's her name? They're doing the Deadlock and the actual U.S. manufacturer. I can't remember
the
their
guys
name.
the group of guys that used to work at C.
Yes, those.
I
Yeah,
can't think of it either.
yeah, that one
They-
they're doing.
That
Yeah, the TJ Schwartz model.
yeah.
There we go. Thank you.
Those guys make amazing. Millet does make really good knives.
I forgot that was the name of it.
Yeah, millet knives. So I've seen a couple of it that have been a little bit off center. It's the only thing I've seen. That doesn't really bother me all that much. As a matter of fact, not to fucking down these guys, my fucking end tack's a little off center. I don't fucking give a shit.
It happens.
The millets. The only thing I'll say about that millet torrent, all of the torrents, they're fucking heavy. They're really heavy. But when you take them apart and you look at them, you're like, holy crap, these things are built really fucking well. There's just no weight reduction on them. They
Yeah.
are fucking heavy.
Jeremy wants a Crux.
Jeremy who?
Russell.
Jeremy Morris, Jeremy Russell, Jeremy
Russell.
Thomas. Oh, okay, Jeremy Russell. What's up, Jeremy? I haven't talked to you in a while, bud.
Crux is on his list. He doesn't know about that milling though. Well, which one?
Milling? They've got like 4 different patterns now, bro.
On the Crux.
Get the saber, I can make it look like something. Something. I don't know where I was going with that. It went away.
Yeah.
I was going somewhere, and I got to a fork in the road, and the light changed.
Peter's asking, do you think HEA was worth 200? And Jeremy's been busy.
HEA, you know what? Here's the thing. I would never judge somebody on what they paid for a knife, because the fact is that knife is way outside of what is my aesthetic, as is the con. As attractive as this knife is, yeah, it needs to cool down though before I can do anything.
You got $5.
Huh?
760 R Dog. Have a beer on
Hey,
me.
bro, thanks, man.
That's cool. You can actually do that now.
Yeah. Yeah, I changed some of my settings. Once I left that network that was screwing me out of all my money on my fucking settings and shit.
Oh, you actually left them? Okay.
So anyway, that HEA it's just not something that's in an aesthetic that I would like. It's not attractive. It's not, to me, it's not attractive. But is it worth $200? Yeah. And the thing is, I don't know if the previous owner ever looked. There's things that are hidden in the box on all HEA knives. I already knew this. There's a whole bunch of stickers and shit and fucking patches that are hidden underneath the foam in that box. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, the HEA sends a lot of crap with his stuff.
But the flip side, the thing is too, I don't know how the anodizing is going to come out on that with the milling. But then again, I do know how my Reat came out with that milling. So I'm going to try and give you a call later in the week, Peter, and see what we're going to do. I'm probably not even going to try and start on that until next weekend. I might just see if we want to do a polished blue on that and just do that thing fucking race car blue and bronze like my fucking React, because I think that would look cool with a black blade. And I don't mean black like black and tumble, I mean like black.
Yeah, that.
Just fucking black.
That'll probably
Blasted
look
and
good.
black.
Brad's asking if it's a pillar equilibrium.
Sure.
Yeah, no idea.
I don't know, it's HEA design, I didn't buy it.
Yeah. K9 says Blue Anno disgusts me. Well, you're probably some of the few, because most people love blue.
Blue what?
Anno.
Oh, you haven't seen my blue Anno, bro. It's got that.
Blue.
Blue.
Tumble blue, black, brown. That's what I'm looking for on that once it comes out. Let me.
That's kind of sexy with the dark matter finish that they did.
I love best birthday present ever.
Your parents love you.
They do. They do.
Peter says he paid $150. Okay, that's not bad for the HEA. Here we go.
That's the look, man.
You need glasses like that with your hippie hair.
I'm wearing my cowboy hat next week. Oh! Oh! Matt. Oh. I don't know how I knew, because even that looks. Does this look blue? How did I know that
No,
wasn't?
that looks pink.
Does it? Okay. Right?
Yeah.
I want to punch you in the eyes with that
Oh,
right now. He's just like, I'm like, no, 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 stay, stay.
Noise.
I'm gonna put this on his nipple.
No.
You're no fun, Nico.
That's because I have to be the responsible adult here. There's a reason I lock up the shop now.
I was sober both last night and the night before.
That doesn't do a lot of good on Fridays when I'm here.
I didn't say anything. 100% forget where I was fucking going with that. Anybody say anything? What's going on?
No,
here?
Peter says he wants it all shipped back to me at the same time, so I'm sending a few more things to you tomorrow.
Okay.
Dwayne, hi Dwayne.
Dwayne!
He says corn tooth.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, everyone's been kind of quiet actually.
Have they?
Yeah.
How many people are still on there?
We're up to 21. It was like 16, then jumped to 19. Now we're 21.
Well, 21 people are still, so...
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We got 4 likes and $5. We're winning.
Symbol. Newsfeed.
Hot, hot.
Hey, Cody.
Cody,
Just joined.
ask him what the weather's like there at the Air Force Base.
How's the weather? Best way to strip off ano of an XV pivot. Blast it, yeah.
That's good.
I've heard that from here. It was quite a sizzle. Would you like some water?
That one was still really
hot.
Hi, Dwayne. Yeah, this is what I have to deal with every Friday, yeah.
Right out of...
Yeah. Usually you can't hear the sizzle from 3 feet away.
That one was really hot. Did you get that on there?
Yeah, I saw you jump and like, "Arr!"
Woo! Oh, yeah, that's gonna leave a mark.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck me. Good thing I bought a lot more coffee to spill the water. Ooh, hey, that's good.
You have to ask nicely, Mike.
For what?
What did you just say?
Like, I fucking... I'm standing there, I'm like, is he fucking joking right now? I don't fucking remember what just happened. I just like, why do my fingers hurt? Like, oh yeah, that's right. He's asking me what the fuck I just said?
It was literally 2 seconds ago.
Do you know how much pot I smoked tonight?
And that's why I'm the responsible one.
Okay, I want you to remember that those little tanks are a half gram of resin. And how concentrated are they?
85%,
85% THC. I'm surprised I remembered to zip my pants. I'm surprised I remembered to unzip my pants.
Yeah. Well, Cody, you also missed the funeral pyre we did for Mike's old hat because I found a new one.
I remember it's called a funeral pyre. Oh, hey, what's up?
We're going to throw shit in this tumbler, right?
Yeah.
So we burned that, and he's wearing his new one, and he's bending it, getting to shape because it's not all sun bleached and everything. You said a rubber band.
I think what it needs to. I need to wear it out in the rain.
All right. Peter says he sent you a photo of the knife. Look at it when you can.
Put a little bit.
Peter said that, by the way.
Who's? God damn it! It's in my eye.
That's what she said.
That was a good one. It was a good one.
Mike always needs to cover the bald spots. Cody said that.
That's not what it's for. Well, maybe a little.
Though.
Only on Tuesdays.
T. Willie says you guys are a good reminder why I don't drink anymore. Yeah, yeah.
Don't worry, we take up your slack, shipmate.
And no weed shine, Brad. No weed shine.
Oh, no.
My chocolates came out 5 different colors.
Yeah.
So Matt smokes way more weed than anybody I know. And Matt had a drink of like a small
Like a small drink.
of
Like
the
you
same
did.
stuff that I had. Same thing I did, and Matt like a little bit later was like, and this was his exact response. He walked up to me and goes, walked away. I was like, weed shine. Got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dwayne, he's only had what? How many hits of how many pins? You've had what? 3, 4 pins now?
I had 4 hits off of Chris's, and I've had about 6 or 7 off of yours now.
Something like that.
Yeah. No gummies yet. He just got a
Whole
bag of
bags.
gummies, but you haven't had any
There's a
yet.
whole bag
Ate a
of
whole bunch of
bags.
gummies.
There's a
Now I
whole
can't
bag
feel my
of
leg.
bags.
Now I can't feel my- Cannabis over alcohol all day, every day.
Why not both, you pussy?
Yeah. Yes, we are in San Diego right now.
Or surrounded by fucking Funyuns, Doritos, and Chips Ahoy.
Right now we are in Kearney Mesa, actually. If you look up Ferrum Forge, it's got the address on it, powerful. So,
And it also has information about my Emerald.
yeah, that too.
This way.
So right now we are in San Diego.
Let's see. 20? 20.
Dwayne says, damn, Mike is ugly. Keep him away from the gummies.
Damn, Mike is ugly. Well, that's not what your wife said on Tuesday.
Jay says, thoughts on Shergorovs.
Thoughts on Shergrove? They're made in China. Oh, wait. They're some of the smoothest knives made in China. Yeah, that's it. They have a bear on them.
Yeah.
I do love my Shiro. It is so
Your Shiro is amazing.
This is nice.
I felt a few.
Albert.
That is the nicest $900 Chinese knife I've ever seen.
That Shiro is
Actually,
amazing.
you know what? Here's the thing about Shiros.
Everything I wanted it to be.
Shiros, I can't necessarily say that Shiros are made in China because I don't necessarily think that 100% of them are. Custom Knife Factory, these guys are
Absolutely.
paying $700-800 knives for fucking custom knife. That's okay. Stop. Let's do that in fucking English. These guys that are paying $700 and $800 for knives from Custom Knife Factory are buying fucking Chinese knives,
I
and they
think
don't.
I knew somebody who bought a Decepticon once.
We can change the subject anytime, big.
How much did you spend that?
I spent
And then how long did you carry that?
2 days. Actually, I spent more than $1,300, and I carried it for less than 2 days. And I carried it for a day, and I walked to Walmart, and it caught on my fucking jacket pocket, and almost came out of my pocket, and I said, Jesus Christ. They have a really, Decepticons have a really weird pocket clip, and it caught on an elastic string on a fucking fleece that I was wearing, and yanked a fucking $1,300 fucking knife out of my pocket, and I was like, holy shit! And it went in a safe, and it stayed there till I sold it. And
Powerful.
I fucking Sebenza.
Powerful says for that price, might as well get a Rask.
Or hear me out. I
Or,
could not.
because one, you can get a Shiro.
or hear me out. I could take that money and buy a Skaha 2 that got stolen in the mail. Well, I didn't buy it. Fucking Dwayne Smotherman bought it for me, and then it got stolen in the mail. And then basically I have a knife that's every bit as good as a Rask, the same blade shape as a Rask, and
About the same thickness, right?
about the same thickness, and it has the milling lines on it like a Rask, and I'm not afraid to fucking use it because I didn't spend $1,000 fucking dollars on it.
Peter says I pay $9 for a CKF Terra, and I had a Decepticon I paid $5 for.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I paid $1,300 for my Decepticon. We didn't know. They got us. We didn't know.
Did they
We didn't know.
Gun Cotton says, hey Mike,
accept it?
hey Mike's up late.
And Mike's up late.
No, it's not that
What are
late.
you talking about? It's 10 o'clock at night. I'm fucking...
Seriously, set a timer for 20 minutes.
Skahas fall off the truck all the time. It seems like at this point.
I don't see how anybody knew how the fuck.
Did I get that many goddamn text messages? Oh, you have my phone.
Yeah.
So. I'm like, what the fuck? How did I? Oh.
What? Jay asks, what does he have? I have no idea what you're.
What do I have?
I have no idea.
I have an Elysian
Oh,
space.
for the probably for this Shiro. Which one do you have, Matt?
95.
95.
F95.
Yeah. Okay.
F95T. God, that thing was smooth. I do have to say that he's the smoothest Shiro I've ever seen. Luke did not do you wrong.
No.
And now it's retarded sharp.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've carried it twice since you chose it.
Peter says the Sepcon super attractive, 9 out of 10, or maybe a 10 out of 10.
I'm not gonna lie, it was fucking gorgeous, but the fact that it just would randomly try to come out of my pocket. It was that fucking weird milled pocket clip. I am not a milled pocket clip fan anymore. Really
Wait time is pretty close for a Ska Hob, but waited 2 years for my Rask, but it came out great. Dwayne said that.
Dwayne, I do have to say, Dwayne has the most attractive Rask I've ever seen. What was that, the snowflake pattern? Was that what they called it, Wayne? It's fucking gorgeous.
Well, glad you got home safe, Cody. We were apparently keeping him entertained while he drove home.
Fuck you, Air Force.
He said that's it. Dwayne said that's it. The
Yeah,
snowflake. Yeah.
It's fucking gorgeous.
Peter says to look at the picture on your watch. Apparently he texted you.
Sure, on my watch.
I don't know.
Apparently, an alarm system has been going on and off and on and off and on and off and on and off. County Fair started. I don't see anything from you, Peter. Knife Nuts podcast started something at 11:29 a.m. this morning. All right, hang on a second, Peter. I don't know. I don't want to do this right now. God damn it! Trying to distract my weed brain. God damn it!
We're going on an hour now.
Are we?
Yeah.
Seriously? What the fuck? How does that happen?
We're at
Like, before,
57.
it's like fucking like, hey, it's only been 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes. It feels like forever. And now we're like, it's been an hour. Really? Doesn't feel like it. Who wants to keep going?
We're at 16.
If we get 5 people that say they want to keep going, I'll keep going. If not, return.
K9 asks, what's your late night food stop? Cody says, keep going. So we have 1.
Jack in the Box.
No, Jack in the Box bad. Last time you had Jack in the Box, you were awful. You're like, oh god, it is so bad. I hate my life.
Till my fucking stop, I'm gonna get Jack in the Box tacos and a chicken sandwich. Of course I am.
What about a Meat Mountain?
Love.
So good, but I'm pretty sure I had a little heart attack in the car on the way home.
Yeah. All right, so we got Cody, we got Brad, we got K9, Willie, Peter. Peter says, keep going, you potato lover.
That's 6. We got 6. That was more. I said 5.
Scorpic.
They all want to keep going. All right, we're gonna
760,
keep
yeah.
going. I got a fucking pumpkin.
No, Taco Bell.
Del Taco, maybe.
Del Taco, the fucking macho burrito, bro. With extra fucking sour cream, you're gonna shit your pants before you even get home. I'm telling you right now. Oh god, that sour cream was bad. Sour cream was bad. Oh, no, not in the car. Not in the car, not in the car. I can't afford to fucking reupholster. It's fucking bad.
Gun Cotton says he hasn't bought a knife since November. That's awful.
I'm
How?
sorry.
How?
He says he's losing his mind.
How? Like, I mean,
Abstinence is crazy.
here's the thing. Like, I was losing my mind because I hadn't bought anything, and I justified it because I got my Patreon payment. I'm like, I'll do it for the channel, and I bought the Bob fucking Trezula fucking mass drop. I'm like,
I got one of those too.
right? I did too. And then I tried to get Bob to fucking sign off on doing a YouTube video, and apparently it's not Bob that told me no, it was Stu. Because my channel's not refined enough.
Well, I mean,
Well,
I don't fucking want it to be.
I'm sure they like their structure standing and not burned. So.
he can still come over though.
I can still come over.
Oh, okay.
It's just this whole,
The way I film my videos.
yeah.
Well,
We're too hillbilly. And this is why.
yeah.
I grew up in the middle. Right, so
Richard.
you got the east, you got the west coast, which we call the left coast, and then you have the right coast, because that's where most of the thinking happens.
Richard Parker says in and out question
Richard
mark.
Pryor, didn't he set himself on fire?
Parker. You already made this joke tonight.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you did.
That's right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, but I wasn't freebasing at the time, so.
Keeping you on track.
It's funny. What?
Brad says
Wait, no. What did Richard Parker have to say?
in and out question mark.
Hell yeah.
Every time I eat In and Out, I get sick.
Really?
You do the same thing with freaking Jack in the Box.
No, I just can't sleep because of my fucking heart pounds in my ears. There's so much salt. My heart's like.
The last 2 times I've been with you,
He's not a sponge.
you said you have such bad heartburn. You're just like,
That's fucking heartburn. I'm 45 years old. I'm not supposed to
True.
eat fucking tacos and fucking spicy chicken sandwiches at fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. That's the problem.
What Terzula did you get? He went. Kenan went with green.
I mean,
There's black, green, and tan.
I got the black one. What color did you get?
Black.
wait, I'm not fucking LA Beast. What am I doing? I forgot who I was for a second. I don't fucking remember.
Yeah.
The one that was available? I fucking clicked on one. I'm like, I think I got the tan. No, I didn't. I'm Irish. I don't tan.
No.
I got the black.
That's what I thought.
Black Irish. Black Irish.
Dwayne says, watch pick is Mike right now. Tell him to look.
What?
Dwayne sent you a picture, apparently. 45 is a youngster, according to Gun Cotton.
I got it. So I can't help it. He's fucking ancient.
Yeah.
My name's Gun Cotton.
Brad-
Well, obviously, you're old because they haven't called anything Gun Cotton since way before the 30s.
45 is ancient. Mike's going to need a walker soon.
Who was that?
Cody.
Cody, send me something to sharpen.
Brad says, y'all have Chick-fil-A over there? Yeah.
Not on Sundays, though.
Not
on Sundays. But then again, no one has it on Sundays.
No one does.
That's Jesus' day.
That's Jesus' day.
Gun says he's not that old.
You know what? Here's the thing. My doctor said that when I went to the dermatologist, he said that the reason I don't look as old as I actually am is because I have an overabundance of collagen. That's why that stab wound above my, pardon me, that actually was not intentional.
All right. See you, Dwayne. He's taking
Bye,
off.
Dwayne.
There you go.
Couldn't find it. He thought he had the wrong record. He thought he was in the wrong room.
Wrong record.
Peters asked the React Future or CKF Tegral.
I don't like integrals, so obviously the future.
Cody says you're going to sharpen his con.
Who is?
Cody. He says you're going to sharpen his con.
Cody, I don't know if you know this or have been checking the website. Every fucking knife that Fair and Forge makes from now on that gets made in this building gets an emerald edge. It doesn't matter if it's a fucking maker's choice or not. Every knife they make comes to my house.
K9 asks if you shot a P365 yet, which I think is a SIG, a new mini SIG. And I'm going to say no.
Just like subcompact.
Is that the little one with like the 5 round? No, I have not. How
I've
much?
been really interested in that.
I bet they got one over at fucking SoCal Guns.
Probably.
Those guys are fucking pricks. I don't even like talking to them. I just want to kick them in the fucking. Like I want
Go
to.
take turns so much closer.
This is how bad I want. This is how much I hate those guys. Like I want to walk up to the one dude. It's always the one at the ammo counter because he's such a prick, and I want to kick him so hard that I break his fucking pelvis. Like, hey, I shattered your pelvis. There's bones in your fucking testicles now. Like I don't want to kick him in the balls. I just want to break the bones in his pelvis. You know what I mean? Like I fucking hate that dude. And then I want to break his neck because I don't want him to suffer too long. I'm gonna like crush him like a soda can. Like I really don't like that dude.
You know the future is integral too, right?
Then I don't want to sharpen either one. Do you know how fucking like people talk to me and they're like, dude, like how angry are you all the time? Because like you're fucking really high and you're that angry.
Why don't you like Tegrals?
Why? Because they're fucking retarded. Like, oh, I could make something that's easy to take apart if I can do this. Or I can spend all this other fucking milling time and stupid shit and charge something really extra for something that's unnecessary. Like, I'm gonna fucking have a heart attack. Like, I really want to go over there right now and just like I have cramps in my hand
right now.
No, Like I have crimps in my hand. I'm not upset. I'm not upset about you about the integral. This comes from the guy over at South Cow Guns. I'm sorry.
Canine says salespeople are chokeable.
I really like. I really want to fucking like grab him and get behind his ears and stick my thumbs like up under his chin and push until I can touch all the way through.
What
Like-
like, tomorrow?
Stop encouraging him.
Like, do you remember like I wasn't angry and I drove the ice pick through the counter? Like, imagine what I could
That
do.
was actually good. That would make good video.
Gun Cotton's apparently having a nice doobie.
Like, and then there's so like it's a good thing that I.
Yeah,
smoke
no,
weed.
I am, Cody. I am hurting cats at this point.
Like, it's a good thing that I smoke weed because you know how angry I am. Period. Imagine if I didn't smoke weed.
I know, it's so much less.
It's so much less now, right?
It's so much less.
So Peter's argument is, well, his point is that they're one piece, so they should be simpler, but they're
Your
not.
locking mechanism and everything is so much harder to approach, so much harder to take apart and reinstall. When you are able to take off one side of a locking mechanism, whether it be an axis lock or a frame. See, now you're making me be sober, and I don't want to be sober and straight, but I'll do it. If I take off, which typically is how you do it, you wind up taking off the show scale. You now can take off everything. You have access to the locking mechanism on this. If you're taking apart a Benchmade axis lock, you can take off, there's two different ways to do it. Nico, first take the entire knife apart and lift off one side, and then you have access to all the parts. And then you can put it back together and you can do all your little work and cleanup and things like that. Or the way I do it, which is you take apart just the pivot, you drop out, that way I'm not having to deal with the Omega springs, because I don't know if you see these. That's a very large finger. I don't deal well with the Omega springs.
Small hands.
I simply just take out the pivot and the washers, and then I just line everything up and just pull the parts back, and then I put it back together. When you're dealing with an integral, as much as people seem to say, oh, it's not a big deal, if you have small parts that have to be repositioned down inside a small slot, there's not very much fucking room. And when you're just sharpening a knife, that's not a big deal. But when people send things to me or to people like Chris and Elliot, you have to take a knife apart and take apart individual components and set those aside and then reassemble the lock inside that small. Taking apart's not an issue. But reassembling a locking mechanism inside a small
Space.
compact area and space with these, and you can't get these down in there, and you're having to try and duplicate the movements of these with these. You ever try to dial a telephone with your fucking ear? It's a lot what it's like. That's the best I can equate it to, you guys. I mean, I really can't, like, it's what it feels like. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you, there was a guy that came on my channel and was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I took the Anthem part, put it back together, it took me a couple minutes. Well, fucking bully for you. The only way I was able to do it was take all three components, run a thread through it, pull them tight. Once I got the blade in, I cut the thread and I pulled it back through, and then I tightened everything down. It's not fucking easy to work inside that small constraint of that little slot on a fucking integral fucking knife. So there we go. I've expended my ability to fucking pay attention to what I was talking about, because I completely lost what I was fucking
Integrals.
Integrals. No, it's gone. I
Yeah.
fucking lost it.
Red Dawn says he just got back from Buddy's funeral and after party. Well, this is...
Red Dawn, that's not what this was about. You need to go back to the beginning. All I did was burn a hat, man. I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to suck you in with some clickbait. I honestly just pulled that fucking...
You can blame me for the
what's the
clickbait
one
name.
with Will Ferrell, and he does the fucking debate thing with the dude from Fox News? That whole thing about integrals, I reached the point where there's nothing left. I got nothing.
Oh, I blacked out?
Oh,
Old school.
Old school. I just pulled an old school.
At the debate.
We were talking about.
What happened? I blacked out. What happened?
There's nothing left. I got nothing left. I couldn't coherently carry out anything else about integrals.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll achieve world domination, Gun Cotton, with this shop, but you can have fun here. It's a fun shop.
Did it make sense?
It's expensive, though.
It did.
It did good because I fucking got to the end and I was like, oh no, now I'm lost.
Too long didn't read.
Too long, didn't read.
TLDR.
Big book, big book, big book.
Putting toothpaste back in the tube.
I bet you could do it in space.
Peter says sounds like Fat Fingers has some issues.
It's not that they're fat.
They're just
They're
big.
in proportion to the rest of the fucking hand. I don't know. You guys have shaken hands with me, right?
Yeah, you kind of.
Ask Matt. Matt's like shake hands with me. Ooh, that's creepy.
Matt has small hands.
Small hands. Nico, for as short as his hands are, they're beefy. He's got fairly good sized hands.
Because unlike Matt, I don't type on a computer and be like, "Oh, I'm an office job."
Matt actually took skin like to the point that
I know we were all proud of him today.
on the buffering wheel a few weeks ago, and this time he buffed his fingers a little bit and they didn't bleed. I have I actually got my thumb right here into the an 80 grit belt yesterday, to tell you the truth, and I was like, oh shit, I'm good.
All right. Okay. Let's go back here.
Can you do that to Matt so your arms don't get tired?
No,
Let
I have
Matt
short
have
arms.
fun. Are we gonna keep going? Huh? This is-
Well, we're at 71 minutes, so
Did we didn't take that down, did we? I did it.
you did that, yeah. Have you ever designed, produce your own knives for sale? Yeah, you have a Hornet. You have. K9 was asking.
Oh, K9, you haven't ever seen it? It's right here. It's sexy. Next to my friend. Oh, they smell amazing.
They do.
They obviously were laying next to something else.
Death becomes her. This is a really long name. Asks large Sebenza 21 bicarta or plain.
Plain, of course, because you cannot fucking anodize one that's got a micarta inlay. So this is my Hornet model. This is Matt's, who is over there.
He also K9 also asked what's everyone's favorite fixed blade. Probably the Hornet, because
I don't own this.
yeah, you don't because
own
you
one.
don't keep anything you make.
Here's the thing. The prototype is currently in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Or Kansas? Wherever Ken is.
Yeah.
Ken carries it.
Hobbits are known for big hands and big feet. Nah,
You know what?
hairy maybe, but
Big hands and big feet. You know what you know happens with big hands and big feet? Big shoes.
big shoes for us. Yeah.
Exactly what happens.
Want a Hornet real bad? Well, Cody,
Cody!
did he get in on that?
I don't know. I'd have to check the piece of cardboard
Yeah.
that is randomly written on and posted on the wall next to the calendar that says "Stay on track," which I'm like 2 months behind on.
Yes, that Ken, Brad, Kenneth, Kevin, Ken.
What did they want?
He was asking which Ken. That Ken.
Hey, you guys talk amongst yourselves. I gotta go pee in this ceramic toilet.
Just look confused, Matt. That's always works well.
Yeah.
I don't want to film Matt's butt. This is not turning into a porno.
Not yet, anyway.
Wait till I take off my clothes and wrap myself in this purple towel.
And then you get banned.
Puts the lotion on its skin.
Put the lotion on its skin or get some skin.
So you're saying 1978 wants their hair back, but not their content?
Yeah, I wasn't born then. I've been doing old jokes all day. It's fine. All right. How do you buy it? Well, you just send him. What? Text you is best
Text me?
for buying.
Texting me for initial contact, but it's getting to the point.
Knife. Beer. Didn't you finish the beer?
What?
Yeah. No, that is Lightning Strike Kevlar, actually, that he got. And Mike, no Lightning Strike Kevlar ever again?
Matt is the only person right now that's going to get another knife in Lightning Strike Kevlar because I'm making kind of something special for him, and it's going to be a match set. So we're going with kind of a match set of Into the Badlands-esque knives.
Yeah, but Lightning Strike carbon fiber is not fun. Or Kevlar, I mean.
No, it's not.
It's-
As a matter of fact, I am still digging pieces of wire out of my arms.
I don't want to deal with it. Really, it's really fucking horrible stuff. It makes a horrible mess in the shop. I can only do it on weekends. It made the shop smell so bad that I actually was still apologizing. It's Friday now. I did it last Saturday. I was still apologizing to the boys. I'm going to do one more night for Matt in it, and I'm probably never going to do it again. It looks amazing, but it is disgusting.
Brad asks, how is it that drinking 8 cups of water in a day seems impossible, yet, hold on, 9 beers and 2 shots goes down like a fat kid on a seesaw?
This water sucks and beer is fun.
Rex 45? Familiar?
On my fucking phone.
Yeah.
The app is on my phone. I was like, oh, look it up. No, in fact, I can't. Rex 45. It's just like Rex 121. You can. Well, I don't know who's asking that.
It is I. Just
Like the
lowercase I.
Lowercase I. Lowercase I. Who are you, and have we spoken before? This is gonna turn into a fucking game.
It is one of the multiple personalities.
This is gonna turn into like is this? I'm standing here thinking, have I smoked enough weed? This is happening again. So let me tell you guys a story. You guys ready for a story?
You smoke a lot of pot. End of story.
Dwayne's gonna watch this tomorrow. Like, fuck, I missed this live. God damn it. So Dwayne loves when I get high and it's story time with Mike. So,
Hold on.
I texted Matt about this.
I gotta get a seat for this.
So I don't know if you guys know this. Sometimes when you smoke weed, there's some things that happen in your brain. And some people associate smoking of marijuana with psychotic episodes and things like that. And it's been proven that it does happen, right, Matt, with people that have a proclivity for
Paranoia and all that
and
stuff.
things like that. Proclivity. That's a big fucking word for a guy.
That was, yeah, I'm actually kind of impressed
Right?
about that.
Because obviously my seizure medicine's not blocking all the big words like blue and purple. Fucking, I can't find the word I want when I need it, like the name of the medicine when I'm at the doctor's office and they ask me for it. But I can fucking find that one.
You must have got your grade 10.
Jesus Christ. So anyway, so there's a lot of bad connotations because it does happen. If you have some mental illness, and I have mental illness in my family, and this is why this felt so weird. So, was it last weekend? Was it last Saturday?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I smoked a lot of weed. I mean, like, Matt was like, I've created a monster. And I was like, no, you merely have provided the monster that existed its sustenance, because if you were in high school when I grew up and you didn't smoke weed, don't worry, I smoked your share.
No, Matt did not create a monster. He let out the beast.
He let it wake up.
I bet the gremlin after midnight.
Yeah, it was locked away for a long time, and Matt's like, I'll just bust this lock and see what's in this
It
box.
wasn't even Matt. It
I
was
kicked that fucking door open like I was on a SWAT team.
fuck is there? What the fuck's going on? Anyway, it wasn't even Matt. It was actually some other people, and Matt just has access to fucking door-to-door delivery weed. So anyway, so I was at my house and I fucking had drank a lot of whiskey and then decided I was gonna smoke what was left of a joint that had also been dipped in hash oil, and I fucking got way higher than anyone should have ever. Oh wow, those are really moving.
Those are really moving. Yeah.
Fly away, Hillbilly Angel, fly away. Anyway,
Cody says giving you weed is like feeding a gremlin after midnight.
that's exactly what he
Yeah.
said. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
what
exactly,
I said.
Cody.
So I drank, had to have been a good, yeah, like I said, Memorial Day weekend. I was prepping myself for my traditional Monday trip, my Monday morning trip to the National Cemetery to visit friends. And I go with a bottle of whiskey and I just get shit-faced. And then Tuesday I just spend the day fucking miserable. And so I was really already pretty drunk. And then I smoked what was left of that joint dipped in fucking hash oil. And I got way higher than any 3 fucking people need to be. And
Yeah.
All of a sudden I realized that I was having a conversation in my head with more than one person, and I realized all of a sudden there's a bunch of people in my head, and I happened to say inside my head, how come nobody's worried about how many people are in here? And it got real quiet all of a sudden, and I hear this little voice whisper, Well, that's because they're all just part of this psychotic episode you're having. And I was immediately sober, and I turned off the TV, and I set down my iPad, and I grabbed my phone, and I put the cap on the whiskey, and I grabbed a glass of water, and I went to bed, and I laid down, and I woke up the next morning, and I said, I'm not gonna get that fucking high for a very, very, very long time.
And then today came.
And I said, fuck it.
Might as well do it again.
Because here's the thing, all you have to do is just kind of have to meet a concert of stupidity with the voices in your head. So what you do is you just say, hey look, if y'all just shut the fuck up, I'll buy you a beer. Seems to work.
I says, no, I don't normally comment. I was just curious about the steel before I bought a knife with it is all lol, not much info on it.
Oh, see, shit, I forgot what we're talking about.
Rex.
Wait, Rex what?
Rex 45.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Do me a favor. My contact information will be in the comments. Not the comments. What's it? The description. Yeah, that's it. The description of this video at the very beginning. Do me a favor. Send me a text. Let me know that you're. Oh, no, don't make it weird because don't forget I'm high. I'm high. Oh shit, I'm fucked up. I see how it will go. Oh yeah, this will be good. How's the pocketbook look? Is it almost?
K9 says we used to have Grandma's Boy Friday where we watched the movie and grew antlers. To text you about 45.
Remind me that I need to look up Rex. Can you toss that in?
Rex 45.
1 minute. Rex 45 steel. We'll figure out what it is, the hardness, all that stuff, so we can see. I know that Rex 121, I think, is the same as Maximet, and I will never sharpen that shit again.
K9 says you need to have separate sober and medicated emails.
I can do that. I have 4 separate email accounts.
Yeah. Cody says to make it weird. Mike likes it weird. Yeah. Yeah.
Here's the thing, because you know what? That's when I'm super, super shit-faced, I can't focus on anything. But if I'm high, like I can focus on that. Yeah. Real well. For a moment.
Oh.
And then you forget that you're supposed to focus on something.
Shit, what the fuck were we talking about?
Yeah,
Don't do that. That shit's gonna bounce around my fucking head.
It's a
Did I ever tell you guys about going to Did I ever tell you guys about the story about seeing the security guy in It's a Small World and the guy let me stay or come back, I mean, and fucking take pictures after the park was empty?
I've not heard this story.
No.
Story time.
Huh?
Said story time.
Story time. It happens a lot. What time is it? How long have we done this?
82 minutes.
82 minutes.
Going on 83.
How many people we got?
20 people.
As long as 20 people are
We're 20 people, 11 likes, and $5.
If nobody else has fucking shit to do at fucking 10 o'clock at fucking night
On a Friday,
but listen to me fucking babble for 86 minutes, I'm good with it. So, I think it was the second time the wife and I went. I was still doing counterterrorism, counter-surveillance for the DoD.
Matt, are you doing star pattern?
It doesn't matter with that one.
yes.
Okay.
Ish.
It
So,
seems to work, so.
we went the second time, so we went the first time on Isabel's birthday. She was 4 years old, and it was kind of miserable. It rained, and then it got fucking hot the second day, and so we skipped a year because she was so young, she wasn't gonna remember it. And so we decided that we were gonna go back, and we went Thanksgiving time frame. Because when we went in October, well, he already went twice in October. That's what it was. We went twice in October, and it was like Halloween. And they had trick or treat and shit. So we wanted to go around Christmas time, which was like Thanksgiving, November time. And so we go, and they've got the park set up like Christmas. And I see this guy. We're down. Isabel went up, so she'd have been 6. This was for her like 6 after her 6th birthday. And so Isabel's climbing up Tarzan's treehouse. And so Yuka and I were at the 2 spots where she could have came down. You know what I mean? On Tarzan's 2 spots.
Yeah.
Because I sure as fuck was not climbing. I had already went out on that goddamn island with her. And I was like, I'm not climbing up that fucking treehouse. So we planted ourselves. There was no way she was getting past this. She climbs up the treehouse. And as I'm standing there, I see this guy. Like I said, don't forget, I was doing counter surveillance, counterterrorism for the Department of Defense. I see this guy talking into his wrist and waving, and then doing this, and then he'd move and he'd do this, and he's like wave and then talk and then wave and then talk. And I'm like, he's testing freaking cameras. And I'm looking and I'm like, I don't see any freaking cameras. And so all of a sudden I see Yuka come, and Isabel's coming down, and she's tired. And Yuka's like, I'm gonna put her back in the stroller and I'm gonna sit down. I was like, okay, cool. And I walked over to this guy and I'm like, hey, I don't mean to be nosy, but I'm like, where's the cameras? And he looks at me funny, and I was like, I do this for the Department of Defense. Like, where's the cameras? And he goes, oh, and I was like, I don't want him to think I'm weird, so I hand him my fucking DOD ID card, my retiree ID card, and my business card. And he's like, oh, and he's like, you won't see them. He's like, they're everywhere. There's not a spot in Disneyland except he tells me, he's like, there's not a spot in Disneyland except the changing rooms in the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique and the bathrooms that you are not on camera in this park. And I was like, really? And I looked everywhere and I didn't see a freaking camera. And this guy's like, would you like to see the control room? I was like, I would love to see the control room. He takes me around back, and he takes me to this control room. He's like, we have 3 here and 2 over at California Adventure. And it's like 86-inch TVs that look like a little calendar that are just covered with little TV screens. But he showed me all that, but that's not the cool part. And I was like, man, it must be cool working here. I bet you have the coolest pictures of Disneyland empty. And he goes, yeah, that's kind of cool. I was like, should I come back after park closed, take some pictures? And I was like, what? You mean like after everybody's gone? I was like, yeah, I mean there'd be cleaning crew and stuff. But like, yeah, you want to come back? That's cool. I'll give you my card, and I'll leave word with my security guys to be at the gate. Do you want to come back? That's fine. And the guy gives me his card. And he's like, I just need your name. You'll have to show an ID, and they'll let you in the gate. Take my wife and kid. We walk back to the hotel. We're staying like a half mile down the road. We walk down the road, and I come back, and I've got my ID, and I've got his business card, and it's this lady at the gate. I was like, excuse me, I talked to, and I can't think of the guy's name, and I was like, that's such and such, and I've got his card, and she's like, oh, are you Mike Emler? I was like, yeah. She's like, you got your ID on you? I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, come on in. And she's like, okay, you need to stay here. These are the places you're allowed to go. You can go here, 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 and here. If you see any cats, go and try and pet them. They're here to keep the rodent population down. They are mean. She's like, they're not domestic cats. She's like, she walks me through this stuff. She's like, okay, go take whatever pictures you want. She's like, if you need anything, she's like, you walk up to any cast member, anywhere. She's like, the security folks will be the ones with the flashlights walking around, just making sure no one's hiding anywhere. She's like, here's a badge for you. You are an authorized after-hours guest. She's like, have a good time. She's like, when you come back out, let me know that you're leaving and turn in your badge. And I was like, are you serious? I have got some of the coolest pictures of, this is the weird thing, they don't turn the music off. Like Disneyland, did you know this?
That's creepy as fuck.
I walked through the park, it's 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. There's not a goddamn person. You walk down, the music is playing. The carousel, lights are off, all the music's playing. I was like, this is weird. It's like a ghost town. Lights
That's
are on,
creepy.
I was like, that's weird. Because apparently, it's easier just to leave the shit play than to turn it off and try and turn it back on in the morning. Because, like we always say, it's many slip between the cup and the lip. Because if you turn it off, what happens if you can't turn it back on the next morning? You gotta leave the shit on. What you got going on over there, Matthew?
Yeah, it's a little bit like Beverly Hills Cop.
What is?
K9 says it's like Beverly Hills Cop.
You got some color like right there, right there. What should do it? Just put
All right.
some sandpaper.
Well, now that he's done with story time, Peter's asking how much normal straight razors are if there's no frowns or smiles. Just sharpen.
$25, that's basic sharpening.
Yeah.
If there's any chips, inclusions, stuff like that, it goes up. Straight razors, $25, period.
Yeah, usually pretty straightforward. They're pretty easy.
Pretty much straightforward. And
Yeah.
that gets you, because all straight razors go to $17.
Yeah. They go up nice. K9 was saying with all the cameras and security, like it was like Beverly Hills Cop.
Fucking amazing. I was like, holy shit, he wasn't joking. And they have 3 of those. So I was in the French Quarter control station. So they have one for French Quarter and So French Quarter and Frontierland is one, and then the other ones have separate. Because I forget which one's older, French Quarter or Frontierland. One of them is older than the other. I think it's Frontierland is older than French Quarter is newer.
Jason's asking how much to sharpen, stonewash, tumble, gent blade, and clip.
Stonewash and tumble both the clip and the blade.
Yeah, it says blade and clip.
Sure you don't want to do any anodizing on the scales? I mean, I could do the whole thing for $100 if he just wants to, if he wanted to do the anode.
Brad, would you make one of those straight razors like you have for me? No. I want a straight razor from him, but yeah, not gonna happen, Brad. Sadly.
Not right now.
Not right now.
Well, first of all, right now, I don't have anything to make them out
True.
of.
Very
And
true.
Second of all, that was sucks. They were so bad. And to do a proper one, I would need a 10-inch wheel. That's a 1-inch wheel. It's
Yeah.
so... It's not a proper straight razor.
Eyes are asking, are ya buds knife nuts too? Yeah, that's a safe. We're not affiliated with the official Knife Nuts, but we are Knife Nuts. Let's just say right now I have 8 knives in my pocket.
We do.
So
What?
something happened, I don't know. Brad says you're rude.
Who did?
Brad,
For what?
not making a straight razor for him apparently.
I mean,
Yeah, 8 knives, K9.
how? We just changed that.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're called the Stand Your Ground, the
There's not even like water.
SYG pants from Tactical Innovations, I think. I forget. But yeah, look up Stand Your Ground jeans, and they have
We're doing a live feed.
yeah. So
Sorry, guys.
they have 2 30-round mag pockets, 2 full-size 9mm watch pockets, a dedicated knife pocket in each side. Yeah, they're actually pretty awesome. But yeah, I can fit 8 knives comfortably.
Yeah, and you can buy it apparently at Babies R Us.
Yeah. They come with 30-30s. Well, actually, 30-32s. I need 30-30s.
That is a very good round.
I was
30-30
thinking
is
the
a
same
fucking
thing in my
really-
head.
Right?
Yeah.
Like you and I,
I'm
me,
glad
Yeah.
I'm not the only one. I'm like, oh,
Like,
yeah,
that's a
30-30.
good
Fuck yeah.
round, like 30-30 in a lever action, fucking a Winchester. It's a fucking
Here,
really good
so-
fucking round.
I have this because I really like this one. I've always liked this one, but this was...
That's my Lee Trevino.
Yeah, I know. That one's one of my old knives that I've had for forever.
Keep digging. Here, give me that. Give me
Okay.
that. Give me that. Give me that. This is something that has to be.
This is something that has to be documented properly.
Like a 90s action
It's
movie.
like a 90s action movie. It's like fucking Mad Max, just like fucking unloading, fucking.
So dedicated knife pocket, the 9mm pocket, the 30-round mag pocket, back pocket.
My phone is fucking hot as shit.
So Benchmade, Falcon, Gent.
Don't knock shit off the fucking.
I know.
Please, that's a fucking $900 knife on the edge of that.
That's my Master Blaster. I have my Stinger, my Septec, and I have my full-size Stinger. That's it for right now. But I still have 2 flashlights, a pen, screwdriver, key bar. Yeah, he's walking.
He's like, you fucking. I'm gonna throw him in a fucking lake. Really high. Is that an SM100 Stinger? Is that a silly question? Here, take this before I offend all my viewers.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Oh,
My
let me
dickhead.
need to
So,
plug you in again.
What do you think?
And
I'm thinking, what's your
this gift for my wife, my wedding present. Here, there we go.
Matt,
And
Yeah.
finger toil.
what do you think? Black and
It's
blue
worth it.
with a blade that's black and
All right, back to him.
Black and blue.
with a blade that's black and pink. What do you guys
That could
think?
be good.
Black and blue.
pink or black and turquoise? Oh, black and green would look. No.
Yeah, it's Batman's utility belt. It's a Mean Gene leather belt. It's pretty awesome.
Whoever gets this, I want you to remember, your knife is in my nose. And if you ever get staph, that explains it. I'll wash it. I promise. What do you guys think? I'm thinking black and pink with a black and blue. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm not gonna wait. I'm just gonna do it.
No one's responding, so they're
like, we gave up.
He says pink and baby blue. I don't think you have a baby blue.
Turquoise comes out pretty light.
No, he doesn't have an issue with SM100, Peter.
Turquoise wasn't an option.
He doesn't like sharpening SM100, but he doesn't have an issue with it.
I love sharpening SM100 because it starts at $35. But the nice thing is, I've only ever had well, no, I say that, but it's not true. I've had to sharpen yours twice, and I've had to sharpen his twice.
Yeah.
But that's because you're weirdos.
Well,
SM100, you very rarely have to sharpen it.
You only had to sharpen mine twice because I got it refinished.
yeah, I got mine refinished twice too.
You're weirdos.
Yeah. We use ours a lot though. Pink with white hardware. That, no. No white. What are the colors for? It is for the gnome that he has. Yeah, it's worth sending in because it's very sexy once you get your stinger refinished, Cody. Yeah, we both abused our stingers. Yeah, the gnome. I'm gonna say gnome like a normal person. Sorry.
It's a gnome. Just like it's shul. And whoa, man. Man, did you see them hot ball, man? This is gonna be sexy. This is gonna be cool. It's gonna be sexy.
Gotta make it sexy, otherwise we don't eat.
What?
You gotta make it sexy or we don't eat?
It's from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Ah.
It's not always sunny in Philadelphia. I've fucking been there.
Should I be over there filming you while you do this?
You should probably at least come take a look at this.
Hold on.
Like, people want to know why I was thinking pink.
Hold on.
That's why I was thinking pink.
It's not really. That looks really good in person, but oh, there we go.
You got
That
it?
there we go.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be fucking sexy with a black and blue.
Yeah, that's gonna look good.
The blue and a black tumbled.
Yeah.
What else would I put there?
I have no idea.
God, I'm retarded.
Magenta tint. Yeah. Slightly.
It will come out a lot more.
You should do more of these Friday night shop vids. This is entertaining as hell. Yeah.
I smoke a lot of weed, so I forget.
Yeah. We all forget. We also get busy with doing
And
stuff.
here's the thing. I try to. Friday nights is usually very.
Reserved?
Can you try that one more time? Friday
will,
nights
yep.
is usually reserved for smoking weed, drinking whiskey, and generally debauchery, and maybe a little bit of work. The only thing I've done today is this. I try to not do this on my YouTube channel because a lot of this shit gets demonetized, and I don't want to fucking have to deal with the fucking shit that happens on YouTube. I don't want to fucking have this shit. But you guys, you guys need to see me. Like, I restricted you guys knowing about the cancer scare and shit. I feel kind of bad about it because I said I was going to put everything that happens in my life on YouTube. And I kind of do, but I mean,
I'm also...
There's a fucking limit. I mean, I can't... I wish I could have every minute of my day. Nico rode around with me in a car today. We talked about like every minute of my day being on like video would be fucking hysterical. Because there's things that happen, and things that get said that, you know, I feel bad for censoring certain things, but I didn't think that there were parts of my life that I kind of wanted to keep private. So the Friday nights here are things that YouTube necessarily doesn't approve of. So Friday nights here were more of an Instagram thing.
Yeah.
If you follow me on Instagram, there are a lot more Friday night Instagram feeds than there are fucking Friday night YouTube feeds. But I'm at the point where, you know what? I'll fucking take down the monetization on this on my own. Fucking
Yeah.
I don't care.
The pink process is called nano ceramic. So you have to have electricity base and stuff. Yeah. He's done a video on it. Just look it up.
I did a video on how you do nano ceramic. I did a video on the wear of what a nano ceramic versus an anodizing is.
Yeah.
It's not real scientific. It's me. I mean, look at me. Do I look like I'm scientific?
And-
I sure as fuck ain't at Stanford.
And Brad, I prefer to try to keep my swear words down to a minimum. That's just me personally. But then I deal with these guys,
I
so.
mean, really, when you get down to it, if you watch my videos, for as much as I swear in real life, how much do I actually swear in my videos?
Not that much. Except when you're high or drunk. You've been having a little fun tonight.
I'd say even though I'm having a little fun tonight, if you were to go back and watch it, I haven't sworn that much.
I swear like a sailor, and I'm not a sailor.
Yeah. Scorpec says he tune into this stuff anytime. K9 didn't know much about you before tonight. Yeah, I don't remember your name, K9. So it's nice that you. Yeah. It's nice that you came in.
I think it's the insert.
I wants us to make a knife-based podcast where we get drunk or high and he'd listen to it.
Here's what I want you to do.
Joe Malone on the moon. Joe Malone on the moon? That's a new one for me.
I know a Joe Malone. Ask him if he's from fucking Coshocton, Ohio.
He's
Joe,
yeah.
Duh, Joe, are you from Coshocton, Ohio? I'm a fucking moron. I forget that.
He's
dropping in now.
He says to keep doing these. They're amazing.
Yeah.
You have heard of Mike on the Knife and Nuts podcast. When did they talk about you?
That's a while ago. And
Yeah.
I talked with Dave and
Levon?
Levon.
Yeah.
Pretty regular.
Yeah, they're
Levon
cool
wants me
dudes.
to do some refinish work for him. He just keeps
Not sending you stuff?
not sending me stuff.
Yeah. Home Alone on the Moon.
Yeah, that's all I needed. I think that it just needed to
Yeah.
reposition that thing.
He says Santa Cruz.
What is
Joe
the glue
Malone.
that they use, do you know? The blue that they use?
Did you blast that completely?
No. I just tumbled it for.
You know why you didn't get anything? I'm going to tell you right now. Because those knives, so we does what's called
Oh
a
yeah.
bullet seal.
I learned this last time.
So you have what it is they take those knives and they come out and they blast them, then they tumble them, and then they put them in oil at a specific temperature, and they seal that color in, and that's why that blue looks a little bit different.
Yeah.
So to get it to actually take a color, you got to blast that off. So you got to give it a heavy blast, then it tumbles, and then you're gonna get. So that's why it didn't.
Yeah,
It's like
it acts like a coating.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it is. Yeah. I thought we'd already talked about it.
No.
No.
You told me about it, not.
Yeah, I was like, I wonder what this is. Like, let's just
Oil coated.
fuck with
It's
it and figure
oil
it
sealed.
out.
Joe says he's burning a fatty with you.
I don't need any more.
You don't need any more. No, you don't.
Any more.
No.
As a matter of fact, I don't know. I did just tell you that I shouldn't have drank that last beer because I was going to be here for a while now, and I just opened a fucking another one. Well, boys, we're going to be here for a while.
The cycle continues.
Big don. Yeah, the big doinks. Yeah, that. Yeah.
Big what?
He said big doinks.
Big doinks.
Yeah.
Big doinks. Them some problems in a knife that really cause problems.
I was looking for a movie to watch, then I got the live feed notification, and this is way more fun than
Who
watching a
is that?
movie. Scorpic.
Here's the thing. You know what?
Scorpiac? I don't know.
I would hazard a guess that most of the people that are watching this are significantly younger than me.
Yeah. How long have we been here? We have been here for 104 minutes.
I've been here since 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Well, doing the K9's 35 apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, they're 10 years younger than me.
Yeah. You know how much younger I am?
Bring me your nipples. Choose which one. One of them shall die.
Oh, so it's pronounced like Zodiac, but it's Scorpiac. Okay. Most people, we have one 17-year-old, one 20-year-old, and everyone else is 30, 35,
Still.
32, 47.
Okay, 47. I'm still pretty much the oldest.
Okay, hold on. So, 22? I'm gonna be 29 this year.
That's a big jump.
Yeah. Most people think I'm 18.
22, gonna be 29.
Yeah. I still get carded all the time. Like, that's how I buy booze. Just, here's the card. Here's the card. Anyway. Oh, Peter's only 20? Huh. I thought he was a little bit older.
No, you know what? Here's the thing. I can generally, I knew that Peter was fairly young. I can usually judge how old a client is by the tone of the text or not so much the tone.
Yeah, you are, Cody. Yeah. I can see that. We're both in the same.
Yeah,
look
I
young,
can
but
tell, like I knew that
older.
I knew Cody was around
he's 30.
30-ish. Yeah, but by the staccato of the text, someone that's in my age bracket texts are like about 5 minutes apart. Peter's texts are really quick. I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck's going on? I could tell. I could tell that Peter was significantly younger.
Volsman?
Who what?
Volsman?
Ballsman what?
He's just as high. I don't remember the name.
Bro, I've got 20.
Well, I know, but you
20, almost 29.
half the time you pull the names out, you're like, oh yeah, that's Mike, that's Bill, that's Dave, oh, and all that. Blah.
This
Maybe
is
from
true.
down the street.
The majority of my subscribers, I could name. Isn't that fucking weird? Though?
Yeah, it is.
The fact that like I have. I'll do it. Let me see.
So all the coding stuff that he learned is from Chris and Elliot. This is what they do here at Fair and Forge.
And most of it was like, it's right there.
Yeah.
This is what you do.
Have fun with it.
Don't fuck it up.
Yeah. We don't go to the USN,
No, I'm a member of USN.
but we go to the gatherings.
I go to the gathering.
He's the
In
autistic-
Vegas or just
he's
out
the
here?
au- He's the
Okay.
autistic one. He's
Yeah.
the autistic one.
Sadly, I was going to try to last year, but I couldn't make it.
I broke it a little.
Yeah.
I thought it'd go. I'm like, might be cracked.
Jay, what knives the Ferrum guys usually carry? Whatever they are currently making, usually, or testing.
No, Elliot today was carrying a Master Blaster and
Oh.
not the Con, but the original that the Con was based on, the
The-
photo format.
Oh,
So,
okay. I saw a blue pocket clip. I didn't know what he's carrying this. So it's,
Oh, he had three. He had three knives. On
Yeah.
it. He was carrying because he had his Master Blaster out.
okay.
And Chris was carrying an Archbishop when he left.
Peter says you're an old fart. Yeah, he is.
Hey Peter, when was the last time you got your ass kicked by an old dude? And would you like to reset the counter? I do hold a double black belt.
The Master Blaster is the collab between Les George and Ferrum.
And it is sexy.
And yours is sexy, but
Mine's stupid sharp now too. You want to feel it?
I like mine. This was a gift.
Mine has got. Yeah, dude, don't. You gotta be.
Thank you,
careful
Matt.
with that one.
Thank you, Mike.
I really didn't have anything to do with that except,
You
except the sharpening.
Yeah.
The sharpening.
it was pretty
that,
sharp.
That one needs. Yours needs the sharpening that mine has now.
Double black belt in what?
Kwan Mu Kang Karate and Shirenji Kempo.
Peter says he couldn't hold a black belt for his life at the moment.
Yeah, you can. You just have to get a hold of it. Yes.
Here, give me the scale. Give me
Kwan Mu Kang Karate is what?
your Master Blaster. They need an up close and personal, because I have short arms and I can't get that close. So nice copper inlay, some nice
Well,
little
that's not full copper inlay.
yeah, some nice mill work and stuff. Well, not mill work, but
Hand carving.
yeah, hand carving. Yeah,
Oh, I gotta do the.
this thing's sexy.
I have it set to 15.
This thing's sexy.
Say what?
That's how you gain friends.
Still at 15. I don't remember.
Buy them two knives that they really, really want. Right, Mike?
Yeah.
I said that's how you gain friends. Buy them two knives that they really, really want.
No. You got friends by just being a decent fucking human being.
But I get free sharpening now.
That's how you get
But that's how also we solidified the friendship, I think.
Well, hey, that doesn't have anything to do with it. But being a decent human being gets you good friends by default.
True. BJJ Heaven out in San Diego.
Say what? I can't hear. All I can hear is...
Yeah. K9 says you're in BJJ Heaven out in San Diego. What's
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
ah?
Come on, guys. Come on. I've done martial arts since I was fucking 6 years old.
You saw how tall I am.
Hey.
BJ Heaven.
Hey. The only time it's gay is when you make eye contact. That's a jiu-jitsu thing.
Yeah. Mike's been in love with his Master Blaster show scale since... Oh.
Forever. It's been sitting there for the better part of a year, and every time I looked at it, I was like, God, I wish I had the money to do that.
Yeah.
And they kept hearing me say it. Apparently, they got the fuck. I'm fucking tired of hearing it. So let's just do it.
Well, actually, when I was picking my Master Blaster scale, and you saw it, then you put the idea in my head.
You know what? It was a toss-up between the one that you guys got me and the one that's on the desk in there, the blue one.
Yeah.
The one that looks like the belly of the dragon.
Yeah.
That was a close. But that one, the more Geiger-esque, because
yeah.
I love when Elliot does Geigers.
Yeah. It's not gay if it's a three-way.
What do you think? Bronze and pink or black?
Mike.
What?
It's only gay if you don't say no homo. I tease him about that all the time. No homo? He lost his thought.
Little shut off, went a little time travel.
Yeah, you did.
Where I was for a second, but I definitely left the room.
Oh, you missed it? All right. Well, here it is again, Peter. So full copper inlay, hand carving work with one of these.
Shit. I hate having to
Special
reach out.
pocket clip. Nice little kind of rock texture grinding. This thing's sexy. I almost got this one when I was picking between, because I love copper. Oof. This one was expensive, right? This, Matt, what do you think? What's like over 9? About 9?
Yeah.
About 9, maybe a little bit over. We had a specialty friend discount with Elliot since we bought him a lot of booze and weed that day.
Yeah.
This one?
Was that 9?
I think about, yeah. Because of the millwork and everything.
You guys do realize that, like, you should fucking talk to him about his pricing structure because he let that fucking SM100 custom go for $850.
Yeah. But we also pay more than Elliot usually asks for
I know,
because it's Elliot.
Yeah, I know.
Elliot's too nice.
I know. I paid him $700 for that fucking Archbishop, and I guarantee.
That's how you know we're friends, is we overpay for our knives.
Like, for you, $550. I'm like, okay, and I brought it 7. He goes, that's why I was like,
I gave them each an extra 100 for my Farrock.
yeah, I know.
Sometimes you just gotta, you know,
Well, here's the thing,
man.
I know what they actually, like, here's the thing. You guys have no idea how little they actually make per knife. Like, you guys see a $900 knife, and you don't realize the fact that they actually don't make shit on these knives.
No.
They don't. And I see it, and the fact is that, like, guys like Nico and Matt and me, when we buy something from them directly, I'm willing to pay them more than it's actually fucking... If they quote me a price, there has not been a time that I have not bought something from them that I have not paid them more. Did I do that right?
Yeah.
Is that enough knots?
Yeah.
That wasn't too many knots? But
It was just, I think it was just enough.
Knots.
I think it was just enough.
Right? Yeah. That's fun.
You want an SM100 custom? That would
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen,
I don't
yeah.
have any more SM100, I don't think.
no. And Elliot says no more. I would love another SM100, but yeah, Elliot says no, and it makes me sad. Peter says you can do a video on his Shun and custom if he pays for shipping and handling. And why not? Because it's expensive as hell, and SM100 is like the crazy girlfriend. Here, let me here. It's like the crazy girlfriend that's like, oh, she's amazing, she's hot, she's beautiful, I love it, and then next day she's trying to stab you in the face and just, go nuts.
Perfect.
Because
Gonna be sexy.
my SM100 will decide, hey, It's amazing. Will cut anything, flip great. Next day, it won't flip at all. It won't cut.
It did that to me.
Yeah.
So as I was sharpening it,
Yeah.
like halfway through, I was like, I cleaned it up and I went to flip it and I was like, what the fuck? It didn't want to do a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
And it stopped sharpening.
Your tumbler's done now.
So yeah, SM100 is awful to work with. If you do it well, you do it right. Oh, yeah, oh. That's pretty sexy.
That with the pink blade because I gotta bake that.
Ooh, that's pretty sexy blue. Cody, it could also, yes, sometimes it will off where you might have an old, here, hold on. You might have an old pivot, the rolling detent. You might have an older one because they were using the ceramic rolling pivots, but ceramic and SM100 do not like each other. It'll gum up, it won't work well. So if you get a steel pivot, or yeah, detent. If you get a steel detent, it works very well. So that's a lot of them, not a lot of them, but a few of them they had to switch out because they're noticing that it wasn't working well. So you might have to send that in and ask them. Sometimes it could just be that SM100 is going nuts, honestly. It honestly will just decide, I don't want to do anything today. I just don't want to flip, I don't want to cut. And you set it down, maybe just put it in your pocket, fondle a little bit, and then it's like, yeah, I like that, I'm gonna work. The action can suffer if you don't do it right, K9. If you don't mask off the track, if you don't make sure that the where the bearings go and stuff isn't masked off as well, you can get problems with that. But if you use the nano ceramic, it's very thin, so usually it doesn't mess it up too much. And if it is a little like gritty a little bit, you just basically just keep flipping it and it'll break right in again, because it basically the detent has to wear in again. Nano ceramic's not new. It's actually meant usually for jeweling, so like rings and stuff like that. That's where Chris and I found it. I think it's Rio Grande, I think is the jeweling website, is where they get most of their stuff. And yeah, it's electrically applied. Like it's, if you look up the video Mike has on it, if you look up Fair and Forge on YouTube, did Chris just do a video on nano ceramic?
I'm sorry, what?
Did Chris just do a video on nano ceramic?
100% forgot we were doing this.
Did Chris do a video on nano ceramic recently or not? I know you did, but I didn't know if Chris did or just anodizing.
We're not going to talk about his videos. We're not trying to detract from my YouTube channel. Why would we want to I'm just kidding. What?
Because then they buy a Fair and Forge and you have to sharpen it. And you get paid.
I don't get paid that much.
You get money.
I get paid less if they sharpen it here than if they send it to me.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
No, there's no more SM100 in the shop at all.
Chris did. There is SM100. But it's very, very small piece. Chris did a video
yeah.
about anodizing.
Yeah.
We're trying to find a pocket clip at a very big tumbler.
K9 was asking about usually the action suffers with coated blades and stuff, and I was explaining why.
No, it doesn't.
Well, usually for like Cerakote and stuff like that, you can't.
Cerakote, absolutely.
Yeah, but he was just saying in general, so that's why I was explaining nano ceramic, since he seems.
Yeah, the nano ceramic is so thin, and especially the fact that it's really some of the colors, the black, the yellow, and the red are really very, very thin, and so they. Oh yeah, now it's ready. Now it's ready for.
Will it be worth annoing Spidey Chef? Yes, because Mike gets paid, right?
I mean, here's the thing. Every knife is worth. If it's worth it to you, if you bought the knife and you like it and you want it to be special and unique to you, every knife is. I've fucking anodized knives for people that were not that expensive a knife, and they're like, "Hey, can you do this for me because it's special? I kind of want it to be special for somebody, you know." I just.
Peter's going to bed. He says goodnight. Good night, Peter.
Peter, good night.
I spent more on mods than I did on the knife.
Yeah, like this. he spent more on the mod of this knife than he did on the knife itself,
Yeah.
which is a Mordax, which didn't have a buoyed blade and definitely didn't look like this before. There's certain things, like I had a guy send me a knife. Eric sent me a gent, and I did it yesterday. He spent more for me to modify this and make it unique for him than he spent on the knife. So, I mean, there's limitless things that you could do. Do I modify knives? No, I don't. I don't pimp knives, I should say.
Yeah.
You can make knives that are typically plain Jane and make them pop. Like you can take something that's bare bones and make it scream like this. This just, like, you want somebody to see you.
You should probably take that back. Don't forget it. Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? There's just, when you put this, like, this is something that's something that's in your pocket that says, hey, I want somebody to see this. You can do that. Knives are the new jewelry.
Yeah.
It's man jewelry.
Have you used... Can you do with nano ceramic that you can't do as well with regular ano? Red and black. That looks really good.
Black. Those are pretty much the ones you cannot do.
You can blacken titanium, but it's not an ano coating.
You can blacken titanium, but usually you wind up with degradation. Okay, here. Okay. To blacken titanium, it usually takes in a large amount of heat, which causes nitrogen degradation, which causes brittling of titanium, which means that in things like this that require movement and flexing, you lose the ability for it to flex and it becomes brittle and it breaks at flex points. So, to blacken titanium is usually not an option in anything that's not just a solid piece. So, good thing that didn't actually land on anything except the wood. So, for you to be able to take a piece of titanium and blacken it, you can use a laser, which apparently takes an exorbitant amount of time because it's just touching the surface and blackening it and oxidizing that specific layer, which apparently, from what I understand, can take 24 hours per part.
Ouch.
Or you can take a part into the bead blast booth and hit it, blast it, give it a surface finish that allows it to accept a coating, and then
just get Zerk. No, yeah, no.
And then dip it into a coating, add black to it, and now you have black ceramic coating that's adhered to that titanium. And some of these ceramic coatings they're really, really, really robust.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was asking what the trade-offs compared to anodizing. Some of the coatings
Actually,
are
it's better.
usually better, yeah.
Anodizing actually is not that very thick of a coating, and anodizing scratches really, really easily. You lose your coating with anodizing a lot easier than you do with ceramic.
Yep.
Ceramic coating is almost as robust. This ceramic coating is almost as strong and robust as what you'd be looking at if you were putting DLC on a. The only thing I've seen that's stronger than this coating is DLC.
Yeah.
And I need a pair of tweezers.
All right. Later, Brad.
Later,
It's
Brad.
1 a.m. there. Zerk is so damn pricey because, one, it's flammable.
Once flammable, you wind up on an FBI watch list and you order it, and it's hard to work with. I need a pair of those. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Zerk is just awful, especially if you have to grind it. It will burn the shop down usually.
Well, you gotta make sure there's no titanium dust.
Does it scratch like DLC? Nano ceramic.
It's nano ceramic. It scratches, but you know, I've never really owned a knife that had DLC. What I'll say is that it scratches, but it's much more opaque than DLC because DLC is a very thin coating. Like when you have anodizing, like you know, if you get oils on your skin and it touches, you can see a change in color. You don't get that with the nano ceramic.
Yeah.
You will get that with DLC because it's so thin. Uh-oh, Matt's packing up to go. Matt's testicles called from his old lady's handbag.
Indeed.
They said, you must come home.
I got the magical text. I'm drunk.
You have called. I'm drunk, I'm laying down. You better get home. If you want to put anything in me, you need to come home now.
I'll be right back though.
Here, you're chatting. I need some water. Bathroom.
You're having fun talking to me.
I've been given control of this. Have we really done this for 124 minutes? And I've made I made $10?
Yep. K9 just donated.
Holy shit. Thanks, guys. I suppose I should collect. I actually have, like, I don't know. I forget. I cut ties with that. I had a network that was paying me, and I didn't realize it. I was getting fucked. I was getting like $8 a month from YouTube. So I'm not going to tell you. Huh? Now let's get that shirt off. Bro, I like you. You're definitely getting a shout out. You're getting a shout out in my next video if I fucking remember it. Powerful K9. Powerful K9. Hey, bro, can you hold this and videotape? Like, I really need to pull. I'm trying to do some semblance, some modicum of work. Hold this.
No, like this. Just that. Where are you going? What the fuck are you doing? Holy shit, you're zooming in and shit? Like showing some work, like he's working. I suddenly have that scene from fucking, like, he's trying to break the fucking bowl and fucking Napoleon Dynamite.
Remember that story I was telling you about my Oakley glasses case?
Yeah.
Just like the Tupperware when he runs it over with the van. All I wanted to do was just drive away.
Guys, I'm apologizing ahead of time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm high. I ain't gonna lie. Matt, how high am I?
You're pretty high.
Pretty fucking high. See, you guys don't know this, but Matt is not only my weed guy, but Matt works at a goddamn college. Matt works at a fucking university.
Gotta be smart.
Gotta be smart. Oh, fuck, I screwed up.
Gotta be smart. Oh, fuck, I screwed up.
Damn it! I should have let the smart dude that works at a university do this. What I have done is the carbonizing. I put that liquid tape on there.
And now it's all stuck in the carbonizing.
Down in the carbonizing. It'll be all right. I mean, it's just gonna stay green for a little bit.
Am I taking over again?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I can smell the fucking dump. Can you guys smell the dump?
Yeah.
The wind has changed.
Yeah.
We are downwind of the dump. Oh, it's bad.
Your mom's coming around?
Hey! My mom smells like a dumpster.
There's strange fog rolling in too.
It looks like a haze of confusion. Let me see that.
Weren't you supposed to go home soon?
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
that got shot to shit.
I got 2 minutes.
I'm gonna get home early tonight.
2 minutes for what?
2 minutes till I depart.
Hey, you just hit your fucking weed pen and finished your beer.
I haven't had a beer in a long time.
No talk.
But I did just hit my
Hey.
pin. And I'm gonna hit my pin in the drive-thru at Del Taco after I order.
I so want a fucking macho burrito right now. Like a macho beef and bean burrito.
The combination.
Jeez.
Combo burrito.
Wow. I haven't seen you that bad in a while.
Yeah.
He's taking off some masking.
Jesus. No, not that. Not the masking. I farted. It
Yeah.
really stinks.
Oh, I know.
Bad.
I know. That's why I'm over here.
That'd be me.
So does Mike. Peter.
Mike, what?
SM100 Stinger.
Can you smell it? That dump
I'm
stinks. No, I can smell the dump.
I
You took a dump.
you might need to go wipe.
It may have been a little wet. It's a turd honking right away. Jesus Christ. Here's the thing. I baked this tape on. Where you going, Nico?
I'm the smart cameraman.
Are people still asking questions?
Been here for an hour and I still don't know what SM100 is.
SM100 is a nickel titanium alloy that was developed by NASA, so they had something that was non-corrosive, but also was able to be hardened, but was flexible, that would not be something that would be brittle like steel. Steel has a tendency to, at the negative temperatures in space, become brittle and shear, because when things get cold, they shear off like glass and become brittle. So SM100 is a nickel titanium alloy that at room temperature and even at cold temperatures has a tendency to stay flexible. It's like silly putty, it's non-Newtonian fluid. You can put stresses on it and allow it to flex, and it's still...
Ask Cody. He's had some fun with this.
Ask Cody about the time he was opening ammo cans with SM100 Stinger, and it bent like damn near 90 degrees, and then put it on the workbench. When it warmed up, it straightened out.
You know how to really simplify that?
I fucking lost what I was talking about. We were talking about SM100
Yeah.
flexing. Oh yeah, SM100 flexing at room temperature and at cold temperatures.
Basically, SM100 is titanium with an additive that you can sharpen. It's just like, it's insanely sharp, and you can anodize it.
Well,
It
you could,
wears
but it
off.
burned up the fucking power supply.
But yeah, that too. SM100 is very weird, but so it's not a steel.
There is no steel in it.
No steel in it. So yeah, they're trying to carbonize titanium blades, but that doesn't work that well. Richard is asking, did any of us get in for the M390 booze? I didn't. M390 booze, the TM one, not the TS one. No. I'm broke right now, so knives are on the bottom of the list, sadly. Very, very sad.
I'm trying to enjoy what I have.
I bought, I'm not going to tell you what I spent any money on, because my wife would be so mad if she found out that I basically gave you
Another
what could have
sex
been.
doll?
No, I basically gave you what could have been cash to turn it into 4
Gummies.
bags of fucking edible gummies.
It's a lot of little worms, though. You know?
I know that's gonna last me for. I can get so fucking high on that. No, I don't gummies like most people. So I was gonna say
Yeah.
there's like a fucking whole. No, that's not a lot.
Well,
that's not a long time.
that's not a bad thing to have all your knife money tied into, Cody.
What's he got it tied into?
His con.
I'm so gonna fuck. I gotta find out what number is yours, and I'm gonna fuck the edge on it so bad.
And yeah,
Jesus, that stinks.
that's why it has the rainbow ring on it.
That part.
It has titanium in it.
No, I just farted.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Cody says it's a maker's choice.
Oh, I'm just gonna
I'm
fucking.
really jealous.
Of what?
The maker's choice.
Cody. Are you gonna send him some more stuff to sharpen or what, bro?
I don't think he can because, again, he's had us all his money tied into a maker's choice con.
Hey, Cody, you get a kick out of this. I came back, I told these guys a story. I don't think Matt was here yet. So I stopped at the Navy Exchange Mini Mart to get some beer, and as I was pulling in, I pull up next to this beat up old Silverado. I mean, it's got like, most of the paint was Bondo. And there is this Marine Corps Master Gunnery Sergeant standing there, is getting out, and down a little bit further was...
Furzer?
Down a little bit
Down
further.
to Furzer we.
Further was a Maserati and a Jaguar. And he looked at me, and he shook his head, and he pointed down with his nose, and I was like, "What's up, Master Guns?" And he's like, "Huh, officers." Just shook his head, and sure as shit, out walked 2 Navy pilots and get in those cars, and he goes, "Huh." It's like, they're gonna get out of the Navy and not know what the fuck they're doing with their money. And this dude was driving like a 1970s fucking Chevy Silverado. It was just beat to shit. It looked like somebody had beat that thing with a bag of rocks and a ball bat. And I mean, this, he's a fucking master gunnery sergeant. He's pulling 6 figures. Not space. Like, those guys are gonna get out of the Navy and not have a cent to rub together. And I was like,
Rub together? I'm sorry, the words you're making up are hilarious.
forget where I was going with that story.
Too much money, not enough sense.
Yep, too much money, not enough sense.
Cody says
And
that.
goddamn, I love goddamn Marine Corps Master Gunnery Sergeants. They're amazing.
Yeah. Cody says his pilots like Lotus.
Right? What is it with Air Force pilots? I think it's because they're all gay. Do they hold hands when they go off the planes?
Okay, K9. That is the con model. It's a Persian. I can show that because Elliot showed it today. Yeah, I know.
Scale? Dead fishy, dead fishy, dead
Yeah.
fishy.
Yeah. It's a very nice scale, but they also have, what, 2, 3, 4 different scale patterns?
Matthew,
Match you?
I need your OCD assistance because I'm about ready to throw this on the roof
Yes, this is their first in-house model
in a long time.
in a long time, where they're doing the heat treat and everything all in-house, so it's 20 CV with amazing heat treat.
Before I lose my fucking mind. Here.
They do not make SM100 cons.
I can get the shit inside of it. Why the fuck? I can't.
At least, as far as my knowledge, they are not making any SM100 cons because, like he said, the SM100 they have is not big enough.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it's only going to be 20 CV, as far as I know.
I mean, that's why I hate that stuff. It's a love-hate relationship.
Yep.
With hate.
Right now, it's a
That's
hate.
what happened to me.
It's a hate.
Exactly.
Hey.
They're expensive, but they are worth it.
Wait, I forgot we were doing this.
Yeah. 20 CV is great, but 20 CV with in-house heat treat from Elliot is
Nightmare.
amazing.
Nightmare. Oh, you're talking like to own?
Just to own.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah. To sharpen, no, it's
No, nightmare.
yeah. Just take that beer bottle and like lube it up a little
Break
bit.
it, and then twist it as you shove it in your butthole. Where'd that? There they are. Oh, hey, we're still playing.
Yep.
Don't do that.
Not versed in custom knives. He likes Serge Pachenko.
Oh, yeah, Serge Potato makes some pretty cool shit.
Any recommendations when I get a job? Who to buy from?
When you get a job,
I is asking. Yeah.
What job are you planning on getting?
I think he's like, who do you recommend when I get money?
Okay. I'm gonna do something that's out of character for me. You ready for this? It's
ready.
gonna hurt your head for a second. Ready? Slide in here because I want to see. I want them to get your face when this happens. I want you. This is out of character because I'm gonna be an adult. The first knife you should get is whatever knife you require for work, and you should get the cheapest one that will get the job done. Because what you should do is take whatever money you make and fucking invest it. You shouldn't be spending whatever money you're making at whatever first job you get on an expensive knife. Because guess what? That knife is not going to put you through college. Take the money you make at that job. Shut up.
But if he has enough to get a rad,
Take whatever money you make at that job and you invest it in yourself, and you keep investing in yourself until you get to a point where you can buy whatever you want. Because the point is, the best thing to invest in is you. The time that you take to invest in yourself is the best investment you can make, and no one else is going to do it.
I says too late.
All right, well, if you're going to be retarded, then fucking goddamn buy a Fire and Forge.
Yeah. Peter, what does Elliot do the special on the heat treat? He takes it up to how?
He does what's called, I forget what it's called. It's not just a regular heat and quench and then a temper. It's a,
What does he do?
he does a secondary hardening.
Yes, there we go. Yeah.
So there's a secondary hardening involved where there's a secondary cycle. So that's actually a heat and quench and then 2 cycles after. So there's it makes it retarded hard. But it also brings out some other qualities that 20CV have that wind up being underutilized, which are some really latent impact resistance and some crazy wear resistance, which even on a 50 grit diamond stone, you're like, why is this not cutting? So,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's some really cool stuff.
You know you're high when you almost leave your beat.
Damn.
Better put that shit in my pocket. you're really hard when you're like, oh wait, with a pinky, I have an ounce in my pocket.
And on that note, I leave you, gentlemen.
Brother,
Happy Friday.
You be safe.
I will.
Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, which
Is
Make smart decisions. Be good to your future selves.
yeah.
Lock up.
Yep.
try not to light yourself on fire. I mean, like, you can pull all the Chris stuff, be good to your future self, all that stuff. All I'm going to say is, try not to light yourself on fire.
You know what I'm going to say? Don't get into a fight with the missus.
No.
The-
No, yeah. That's a terrible idea.
Well, yeah, but just in case something happens.
Here's what I have to say. With me, right?
Tell her I bought a Vortex?
Exactly. So that's why you just hide that because it's in your
You
pocket.
can bring it home and say, no, babe, I've had this forever, and she'll remember that. You can be right, or you can be happy. But buddy, you sure as fuck ain't gonna be both.
Later.
Brother, I'll see you next week.
I will see you next week.
Or maybe Saturday.
Or maybe Saturday.
We'll see.
I will text you as soon as I get down there.
Okay. I'm not having fun anymore. This was fun a little bit ago. Until I realized that I forgot to strip off. Here's the thing about this liquid paint. It's really, really easy to remove.
Unless you bake it.
Unless you bake it. And then it vulcanizes. And it sticks to everything. And that's like having a tire attached to your knife. Who's asking things?
So far, no questions. K9 says, feels good being right alone with my knives.
Dude, if you tell me you're naked, covered in oil...
He says his savings account is his knives. I says he knows what you mean. He's got a savings account, but he doesn't take money out of it, which is very good. Good job. Cody says he should have put more money in his TSP instead of knives when he was young.
Cody, you know how much is my TSP? Because I'll make you cry. Like, because I talk about how much money I had saved when I just started to start a business, because I had, we had $58,000 saved and we spent half of it to get to this point. So I still have half of that.
I was writing down notes.
I was writing down notes.
Still writing down Mike's life lessons in my notes.
Mike's life lessons?
Those are very bad.
If the hooker has red dots on her lip, don't let her lick your asshole.
It's just, this is so bad. So bad.
I just blew out my nose. It really burned. It really burned.
That's what she said.
All right. We are going to see. Would you guys like to see what this is doing? I don't know how it's going.
Elliot, does Elliot make any magnesium handle knives? No.
Who would make a magnesium handled knife?
That just sounds awful.
That sounds fucking horrible.
If it tastes like chicken, keep licking?
I feel like chicken tonight. Chicken. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
This is why I'm the responsible one. Just saying.
This is why you're recording.
That too. But also because I like having proof that you like being goofy.
I'm 50. No, I'm not.
You're not.
I'm 43 years old.
I was gonna say, like, damn, you're that old now?
I'm
Did you-
43 years old. If it was raining right now, I would take off half my clothes and go fucking jump in clothes.
If you had to fight a chicken-sized Mike or a Mike-sized chicken, which would you pick? I think I would win against a chicken-sized Mike.
If I was fighting a chicken, are we talking like fucking...
No, the question K9 is pointing to me is, would I fight a chicken-sized Mike or a Mike-sized chicken?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'd much rather fight a chicken-sized me than a me-sized chicken.
You ever seen chickens? Them motherfuckers are mean looking. They got fucking like claws and shit and a coat. They can fucking dead.
Yeah, but guess what?
What?
They don't fight dirty.
This is true. 'Cause
And-
chicken fights fair.
And a chicken-sized you Like, I'd have to worry just like, it'd be like Chucky. It'd be like Child's Play. No, you shouldn't have done that. You should probably pour that back, since that's the clean glass. Yeah, you should do that.
Could do that.
How about you pour it back in there, and then you can drink that at home?
I could have done that.
How would the Mike-sized chicken be proportioned? Terrifyingly.
I mean, I already have a big nose.
Yeah. Chickens are dinosaurs, yeah.
God, can you imagine how fast it would be?
Yeah.
Like,
that would be...
chickens are fast.
Now I'm kind of rethinking that. Like,
Jesus
both options are
Christ.
really bad.
They're both really... Like, a chicken-sized Mike? Yeah, you could just step on me. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I might have to rethink that, because, yeah. But then again, a chicken-sized you would know how to work a gun.
I mean, how would I get to one?
Again, being short makes you resilient.
A chicken-sized me is like a size of a chicken. The fucking...
Resilient.
Fucking a me-sized me is resilient.
Exactly. So imagine one that actually has to really try to do
I
things.
forgot to give my wife the key to the gun safe. If somebody happens to kick in the door, I mean, they're still in trouble. There's knives and swords. at the house,
Yeah. Also, Yuka would just berate them and they'd run away screaming.
You ineffectual nothing. You know, doctor. Oh, shit. Doctor, there she goes. You're not a doctor, motherfucker. I mean, just shit. Just listen to her. She's going to tell you what... Your business not successful. We still not making money. Yeah, see? She's telling you. Just listen. Just yeah, sit down. Have a seat. This is what I hear every fucking day. Yeah, go ahead.
No, stay.
Oh, because you make enough money to this month, we pay a mortgage, and you think it's okay? See, no, I know, right? But don't cry. I do this. I go through this 2 times a week. 2 times. No, don't cry. Don't cry. No, take the gun. Don't put it in your mouth. Get the gun out of your mouth.
No, I have to suffer, you have to suffer.
No, bro, it's okay. No, go tell your friends. Stay away from this house. You gotta see this. You think you businessman, you all been, let's see. Yeah, okay. I only money comes out, I make it. I go to school and I cook for the kids, and I hate kids. Only our daughter, I love our daughter. But I hate the other kids. And you make no money, man. You make no money. You can't even pay our mortgage. You're not a man. Yeah, see,
See, yeah, yeah.
Like, I know, man. Don't give me a hug. No, I do this like twice a week, bro. I know. Like, see, you shouldn't have stolen my identity, bro. Because now you're me. This is what it's like for you.
Bye.
Bro, I'm out.
You're married to her now, not me.
No, I'm just gonna go steal Viper car fucking stereos and shit and sell them back to people. I'm good.
Cody says this is therapeutic. Let it happen. So, I says a chicken-sized Mike could finally use the right hummingbird. Or the...
Bro, can you imagine like a chicken-sized me with a right hummingbird, like, ah! Like Baby Groot, like, ah!
Or K9 says you could finally hold the gent properly. Shots fired.
Bro, I can hold the gent properly.
Yeah.
And I can hold my dick properly, too, because, like, I'm man-sized.
You mean like that?
Pussy, you little...
You mean...
Oh, wait.
You like that?
I'm sorry, I don't...
Like that, Mike?
Abusive.
You just like...
No, I'm not you, bro. Like, I got a man-sized dick. It's like a summer sausage shit.
Yeah, but it's short.
No.
Remember? Size of a tuna can?
I
Short as
think
one.
This is true.
Wide as...
I may not be able to hit the bottom of a soup can, but I can hit the sides of a tuna can. Your mom was happy.
Yeah, that's... She's living her life. Can't fault that.
God damn it, Matt didn't take a fucking knife. I was like, Matt, take your knife home and think about it.
No. Peter says Dwayne Dwyer, the better half of Strider knives, make SM100 and MG handled knives on occasion. They're super light.
I've done a couple of Dwayne Dwyers. They are his. Okay. Ready, guys? If this ever gets back to Elliot, I will deny it vehemently.
You're doing it on a recording.
I'm gonna forget it, so it doesn't matter. So anyway,
No one else will.
I'll deny it vehemently. Dwayne's SM100, smoothest SM100 fucking flippers ever. The folding ones. They're fucking super stupid smooth. I don't know how Dwayne does it. There's only one of Elliot's I've ever handled that was really super smooth. Elliot had it for a few days here, and it didn't have a rolling new tent. It was like a, it was like just a set screw. It was just a screw that he had like lopped off and polished and used it. Dwayne Dwyer's are really, really fucking smooth.
All right. Scorpiac says he's been there, done that, 2 divorces.
Crack your back, yeah. No, I love my wife. I love my wife. I could never imagine being with anyone for fucking almost 18 years now.
Yeah.
But there's those jokes that I tell come from truthful statements. She's like, you don't make any money this month. That more comes from when I was doing the insurance. Because
Yeah.
while I'm good at the knife sharpening and business, I mean, you've seen it, Nico.
Yeah.
I mean, all but last month, I have made my financial goals every month except for last month.
Because it's Blade Show. Yeah.
Because of Blade Show.
Yeah. What's the deal with Strider? Do they make production still or what? K9.
Okay, so here's the deal. From what I can understand from the folks that I do know up there, I've talked to a couple of them, they still do sort of make production knives, but they make it under the...
What name is it now?
Strider. It's not Strider. It's Strider Custom. Strider Custom.
Yeah.
And then Dwayne took his brand and took Dwayne Dwyer knives, and I forget what Dwayne made his under. So they both make their knives under 2 separate names. So it's a lot like Chavez does. So Chavez, Ramon Chavez, split ties with his previous business partner, and wound up going a different direction, and so it's no longer Chavez, what is it?
Knives?
It used to be Chavez American Made, and now it's like Chavez Knives, or...
I thought it was Chavez Knives, and American Made was just like a thing.
His production knives were under one name, and now he switched back. I gotta turn this blue.
Yeah. What language is better to be yelled at in? English or Japanese?
Here's the thing, I would rather get yelled at in a language I don't understand, so either one of them sucks. You know what I mean? I would rather get yelled at to the point like, I don't know what she's saying, but like when I understand that she's talking about me and my mother and possibly a goat, you know, I need to recoat that switch with electrical tape. This uncontrolled power supply just shocked me again. There we go. That's gonna be sexy once that pink shit comes out.
Ooh. Still baking.
Still bacon.
Almost done. 10 minutes left.
Bacon. We had a cat named Bacon. It wasn't really a cat. It was raised by a beagle, and it thought it was a dog. That's gonna be. So imagine that with the pink.
And
I'm telling you this. Here, we'll put it right next to it. So we got blue and blue and blue. Can you guys see the blue? Is the blue coming out? Oh, that was insanity. Hey, bro.
No. There we go.
Oh, shit. Cancel.
Yeah. This is what we're up to right now.
Hey, Insanity 25. Joe, bro, why aren't you here? I got a new hat and shit. Deep sea blue. And imagine that the fuck, I'm so high. Jesus Christ. The blade is black and pink. I'm gonna have to set my cruise control for like 85 so I don't get pulled over. I did that on 420. I was like, I'm gonna get in the car and I'm gonna fucking set. He saw me do it. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking get in the car. I'm gonna fucking slam the gas. I'm gonna hit 80 and I'm gonna set the cruise control because they're not looking for fucking speeders. Blue is coming kind of blurp. Well,
That happens.
it is kind of blurple.
Yeah, a little bit.
Ish.
This is what happens with the black.
That was horrible. I shouldn't ever do that
No.
again. That was.
Yeah, it's awful.
Oh my God! I looked.
It's like a crook.
Crooked River. I hate y'all.
No.
want more whiskey. I'm that Irish. I'm like, I want more whiskey.
So it's currently cooking. It's going to be a pink and black.
I want more whiskey. What's in there?
The pink and black blade.
It's
Just showing
pink
more.
yet?
Almost. But no, I've been doing the same thing. Like, I just finished my bottle and I'm sad. My Irish is coming out.
You don't know how many bottles of that have been filtered through my house. And
Yeah.
So Nico introduced me. It's his guy. So you guys know that I'm significantly Irish, but I've got enough Italian in me that I'm a day walker, so I can go out in the sun and not get burnt. Jameson's does something that the typical Irish biology, which takes a typical, normal, decent Irish human being and goes, hey, go piss in that closet, beat the shit out of that dude you don't know. I don't know what it is about Jameson's, but this does it more slowly. There's something about this stuff is so good. The cashmere.
Yeah, just super smooth.
So, he brought, what is this? You brought 4 bottles of this up here now?
I bought...
We had 2 bottles the first time, and you brought another one.
No, I brought 2 bottles. One was mine. So I brought one right here.
It.
Yeah, I drank it. That's the second, and I got a third. And Elliot...
I bought a bottle to bring up here and drank it.
Yeah.
Bought 2 more bottles with every intention that one was going to stay at my house, and one was going to come up here, and one with me on Memorial Day to Rosecrans National Cemetery because I spent the day with friends that had passed, and I drank it, and then had every intention of the other bottle coming up here, and I drank that bottle from Monday till now, and it never seems to make it here. This shit don't last here.
No. Good thing it's not that expensive, though. But Cody, if you like smooth whiskey, you should try it.
It's
like, I don't really like Jameson's normally, but that I will drink. Well, I know you do, but I can drink
I couldn't even control it. I was
the
like,
stout all day.
My other personality popped up. I felt it happen. I felt the smile kind of like, I do.
Jameson's. Yeah.
Have you guys, I don't know how many of you guys have tried this. This is Redemption. This has turned into a whiskey alcoholic fucking, this has turned into weed and whiskey review.
Yeah. Just a little bit. It's pretty cheap, Cody, and like for me,
It's 20.
it's 30 something, but normally it's always on sale for like 26.
30? I got it for 22 on base.
Damn. Yeah, sometimes it's like 30 something.
Nice. It still didn't make it.
Yeah. But I've been putting it in my morning coffee, honestly. I feel like such an alcoholic. It's
You
really...
shouldn't. It feels really good in coffee, especially.
Yeah.
It should just be like, hey, officer, it's okay, I'm Irish.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're too young to be stressed right now, but just wait till you're our age and it's like, oh.
Ah, boyo, I'm Irish. All right, come on.
Yeah.
I really wish you had recorded that time that I did the dance in the
Yeah, I do. I was trying to.
I mean, it was, you could not have had anything better. I was dancing to Winnie the Pooh and it was on beat, on step.
Yes, and I know. And I went to go hit record and you stopped and I was so angry. It was amazing.
I actually can dance fairly well. I just don't do it very well.
Yeah, that was probably the weirdest time we've had here, listening to Disney tunes and
Cleaning up the shop.
cleaning up shop and
The floor, cleaning all the titanium dust up and all that shit.
Yeah.
Who's asking questions? How long has it been?
158.
I'm just curious how many people are here.
We're still at 16. Like
16?
we go up to 20 and go back down to like
Okay,
15,
here's the deal.
16.
I've got stuff that's in the tumbler. I got stuff that's in the oven. If in the next, okay, we have till midnight. If before midnight we drop below 10, if we drop to 10, we'll cut it.
Okay. Oh, Cody's having fun.
What's Cody doing?
Yeah.
Cody's not smoking
Wait till
weed.
you have to go to a court-martial because one of your airmen killed another. That's my life right now.
Hey, Cody, wait till you are at a court-martial, period. Because you're being court-martialed. Wait for that one, Cody. Cody, have you been court-martialed yet?
You were going to be, right? And you didn't?
Who, me?
Yeah.
That was like, we won't get into that one, but
I know we won't, but you were.
at the proceedings.
Yeah, you were there, but
You were, like,
just barely.
Let's put it this way. I was dressed. Can I have that buffalo rye?
No.
Yeah.
You're supposed to go home.
There's stuff.
No. No.
Yeah,
No.
there's stuff that has to happen. Like me drinking rye has to happen.
Wow, that's quite the thought, Mike. Insanity. I'm thinking you dancing to Winnie the Pooh.
No, it was like, it was,
Yeah.
I was good.
It was like singing in the rain, but to Winnie the Pooh.
It was like, I'm like actually a pretty good dancer. I did a couple plays for theater. I mean, I was a football player, and people were like, why are you doing theater? I'm like, look, I want to test my grounds, and if you got a problem with it, I'm going to fucking turn your nose wrong side out. And they're like,
Test your grounds, you mean your boyfriend?
bro, there was no question my sex. The guys that knew me, they were like, you see his girlfriend? Holy shit.
What service did you serve in? He was Navy.
I was Navy. I did tours with. Oh, bro, this plane is sexy as fuck.
Let's put it this way. When he farts, it goes.
Bro, this plane is sexy as fuck, bro.
He's too happy. Let's stop
This is
stop joking. Let's go here.
Don't joke, this plane is sexy as shit. Like, fuck, I know it's pink, but fuck, it's sexy.
We do that again? You got a little.
Sexy as shit, bro.
He's doing a little leg kick.
Sexy as shit.
He's a little too happy.
It's
All right,
like,
stop,
I'm
stop.
not joking. Like, that is, you can't see it. You got to pull it out first. That's what she said. Like, you can't tell me. Like, I got to dip it more.
Yeah, you got.
It's got to be.
Yeah, that's the Irish jig. Yeah, it's hot. It's actually hot now.
I'm not grabbing it because the last time it was still blistered. So
That's surprising.
let's get under some light because they got to see this. Because I kind of thought it would come out like this, but like this with this.
Ooh. That came out really good.
Right?
That came out really
I'm
good.
not changing anything. I'm selling
No.
it that way. I don't give a fuck what anybody wants. That's going for 130. And if you
I-
don't want it, you're an idiot.
I kind of want that more
Right?
now, because I like the gnome. Actually, it's really nice. Needs a little bit tweaking to get the action a little bit better. But-
I hadn't got it put together. One of the
Yeah.
bearings was off center.
Ah, okay. So it needed a little tweaking.
The pocket clip didn't come with it, and the whole thing was the old pocket clip was just a single screw, and it moved. The gnome pocket clips are famous for moving around.
They didn't countersink it.
No, and so what we did was Elliot and I just threw a bent clip on it,
It looks good. Looks like it
Way
was
better.
made for it, honestly.
and it's the same color. So, oh, that blade looks sexy as shit, bro. Fuck, that came out perfect. That was just the right tumble too.
Down to 15.
15 people?
Yeah.
What did I say? 10 by midnight?
Yeah.
Flood it off. Who's still here?
Looks like we still have K9, Cody. I can't really see the full viewership, unlike Instagram.
That's a big word. Viewership. You still have a lot of standing to do on that night. You are putting a lot of shit off there, little man.
You wanted to film, so I'm filming.
You just don't want to fucking. So Nico has got a kitchen knife. Here, let me do this. Okay.
Let's. Uh-oh, orientation's locked. So Nico, come on, bud. Let's. In for the long haul. What are we looking at?
There's a ring in here.
No, it's over here.
Oh.
Holy shit! I remembered that. Wow, I didn't smoke that much fucking weed. Let's put this away. I put that where it belongs, up here in the whiskey cabinet. So Nico has a kitchen knife that he made. What'd you make that, like a month or so ago?
About maybe almost 2 now.
Nice looking kitchen knife. I have to admit, now here's the thing. What have I made? I've made knives for about a year now.
Yeah. Do you want to turn it over? Because that's the side I actually ground.
I'm kind of upset that his knife, his first knife, came out way better than my first knife ever could have thought of me. That's true. You had me and Elliot, and Elliot's thing was like, "There's the grinder, don't fuck it up." And I was like, "Okay, here's what I learned by Elliot telling me not to fuck it up."
And you kept coming back there like, "Oh, let me fix this real quick." So I was able to.
Well, I mean, I did some step-in training a little bit, but so what he's trying to do is, what are you trying to do? Some satin?
So it's got facets because it was a little bit wobbly grinding it. So.
You were a little bit wobbly grinding it, and well, don't forget the facets on the platen was a little bit.
Oh yeah, it was a little bit off too.
The platen was a little bit flat,
So
not
I
flat.
got this side pretty good. There's a little bit here, a little bit there. Can't really see it that well now because it's almost gone. So I'm just getting that nice and smooth. And I don't know, maybe blast it. And
I think
what?
if you give that a little bit of time on this side, blast it and tumble it,
That's what I was gonna do.
yeah, you won't even know. And it's not like it's gonna affect.
No, I just wanted to
The
get it
friction.
nice and smooth. So
Yeah, that's the thing, because you spend a lot of time on this side sanding. You're gonna want to spend some time on this side to make sure you're getting some even,
yeah, that's what I'm
or
doing.
your edge will be all screwed up. Edge. Yeah,
It's
that's
not sharp, but it did cut me already.
already cut him.
Yeah. I can't wait to use this thing.
My first knife.
Oh.
Oh my
There's a video
god.
on that.
Oh my god. It's got my first knife actually though, because Elliot actually gave me a really good compliment here not too long ago. I brought it back in and I'm telling him, I'm sending it off for a sheath. Elliot was like, you know, I gotta admit, I gotta tell you, my first knife, no one's seen my first knife. Chris hasn't even seen Elliot's first knife. It's his first knife. Apparently he's fucked up. My first knife, I'm sending it off to get a sheath because the only reason I haven't sharpened mine is, dude, I'm fucking jacked. Like I can't even talk.
I know.
I was like, I was like, Jesus Christ, my tongue feels like it's the size of a fucking baseball bat. He's like, apparently his first knife was really bad, and my first knife was way better than his. So I take that as a pretty good compliment. So
He's a good DJ.
166 minutes, really? Jesus Christ. Well, let me grab my whiskey because he's pouring himself one. So.
I just want to sit because I haven't tried it.
Well, this is a sip too. I bought that one because they didn't have the other one that we really like. Uh-oh, there's not enough for a sip. May as well have a fucking not driving home anytime soon glass. Cheers. So this is my buddy Nico. So there's only a few people, Shop Hobbit. There's only a few people in the world outside of my actual family that I would consider family, and it's Nico, Matt, Chris, and Elliot. Clint, and well, you saw it. Clint took off and went back to Missouri. That's about it. I'm damaged.
Yeah.
It's so much not smooth.
No, that's not.
So much less smooth than the Jamesons, which is out of character.
That's good, but man.
Something may have broke.
No, surprisingly, no broken balls. No.
Broke that time.
This is why I'm in charge.
He's in charge. He's in charge. I might be 45 years old, but that sure as fuck don't mean I'm a grown up. I might be an adult, but I fuck ain't no grown up. Here, you should take that.
I don't know.
Why is my watch locked?
I don't know.
I didn't take it off. I did. I did. I laid it on the thing.
Burp, burp.
I should put this together and let's see what blue. Oh, that's pretty sexy.
Stay a lost boy for life. Yeah.
Here's the thing.
This easy, I'm in charge.
And I don't say this jokingly. I don't say this lightly. I tell my daughter this all the time. There's gonna come a time in your life where somebody's gonna tell you that you have to grow up, and I say nay. Don't do it.
This is like an advertisement for Disneyland.
It's. Have you ever seen me at Disneyland? You've seen the video.
No, I want to go with you to Disneyland one of these times.
I'm the least grown-up person in the world. However, anybody that ever served with me in the military will tell you that there's a time and a place for my silliness. If you've ever worked with me in the military, my friend Josh.
can see that.
Oh my God, my friend Josh would tell you that at work, I was a ball-busting fucking prick. But the fact is, there's a time and place for fun. I'm retired. That time and place is now. I have a 10-year-old daughter, and at what better time and place is it than now for me to be able to have that time for my daughter? And so, to be a grown-up is something that is a soul-sucking
Waste of time?
waste of time. Don't be a grown-up. You can be an adult. That's a definition of age. You have responsibilities as an adult. Yes, I have to pay my rent. Yes, I have to pay my bills. Yes, I got to pay the car note. I have all these other things I have to do as an adult. But is it a grown-up? No, because that's when they steal your fucking soul. So be an adult. Don't ever wake up in the morning and if it's raining, not want to throw on something and go out and jump in fucking puddles. Because if you wake up and if it's raining and you don't want to jump in puddles, give up because it's fucking over.
EN510 says, calm down, Rednet, like the adult hobbit to the filming.
That's why he's filming.
Yeah. I also have experience with this since I do the filming for my dad's YouTube channel.
My dad's about like me. He's probably an adult man-child. My dad's a big dummy.
Yeah, he's a big goofball.
Big goofball.
Yeah. He's 50. Oh.
Does he go outside and put on a fucking pair? Does he put on a Jedi robe?
No, not that bad, no.
Because if it was raining right now and I was outside, that's what I would put on, my Jedi robe.
I know, yeah, I know you would.
Jump in puddles!
Well, my dad's channel is K2 Concepts, and it's mainly about the hydrographics business we do, as well as
I had forgotten.
doing, I always forget to do this. So it's about, here.
Yeah, you should do that. Turn it around.
So.
I don't want him to see me.
Normally the jet handles were black.
I forgot a thing or two.
That's a pattern over paint, and it's chemically bonded to it, and then you apply a clear coat or lacquer coat like you would a car. I have also done there over here.
They're in the office.
I done a specialty Falcon. This was a tester piece. This isn't getting released. It was a test to see the capabilities of hydrographics with knife making. I did this specialty jug for them basically right after I met Chris and Elliot, which has been 3 years now. I actually have known Chris and Elliot longer than Mike, surprisingly.
Oh shit. God damn it.
I've also done,
Oh, dude. Ignore all that
Because-
cursing and swearing. That was
Yeah.
nothing to do with anything that he had.
so Chris and Elliot used to dip or chew tobacco. They've gotten out of that practice now, but I did get them some little nifty stuff, so
Oh,
that's a carbon fiber spittoon. So that's hydrographics. You can do it basically to anything you want. You can do it,
guns. You can do
guns,
You
wood.
guys get your FFL soon, right?
Yeah, we're working on it.
Did you guys hear that? They can do that shit to fucking guns. And I want you to go get your bag with all your light switch covers.
Oh,
Shit,
where?
because
Oh,
they can do shit
it's
that is-
right next to you.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, that's my weed.
No, this.
Oh. I was like, that's
No.
my weed gun. Is
No, not-
To see that shit.
So this was a bunch
Nico,
of.
wait.
I'm walking over here because you're an
that's
awful.
good.
So these are a bunch of light switch covers to kind of simulate what a knife handle would look like covered in it, but
Oh, somebody that's
these are just what I would think, you know, some patterns that people would like on their knives, but really you can do, oh man, it's mainly for woods and stuff, a lot of wood patterns, a lot of stone patterns. Some of the stuff is a lot of camouflage stuff. So really you're only limited by your imagination and your budget, honestly.
Well, I mean, and what Nico has available.
Well,
That's the other
Yeah.
thing. You say that, but yeah, there's some limitations.
well, you can buy all the stuff, and we're getting a laser, we're also getting into the KG gun coat, so it's like Cerakote, but apparently a lot better. It's a different brand, and it's supposed to be a lot better. But it's, I said spittoon because it is a spittoon. That's what it actually is. It's called a mud jug. So if you actually dip, it's,
You guys still have those available, don't you?
we don't sell them in-house, but I give them for gifts that actually do them. Yeah. Yeah, just look up mudjug.com. So if you actually jip and you don't want to worry about a water bottle, you don't want to worry about a can of soda and be like, oh, I did that, and then take a drink of it, which is nasty.
That's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
It's pretty nasty.
Basically, my big thing is get a stealth. It's like a flask and carry it everywhere. The mud jugs themselves are actually really neat if you do dip, because it's got a weight in there. So it won't tip or spill, and it comes with a funnel. So if it does, it won't spill out at all. Well, not a lot of people dip and chew, honestly. The only reason I know is because Mud Jug has been one of our biggest customers for a couple years now, so I kind of learned about it through him. But it isn't surprising that not a lot of people know what a spittoon is.
Military guys.
Military guys, yeah.
Everybody in the military is going to know what a spittoon is.
Well, yeah, but, you know, you tell your, grandmother kind of thing. Well, my grandmother, okay, I need to specify the West Coast, East Coast grandmothers,
I'm from the fucking middle.
The middle, yeah.
My grandmother knew what a spittoon was. Like, oh, the thing in the middle of the bar? Yeah.
the thing I use all the
Ding,
time. Ding!
ding,
Yeah.
ding. My grandmother knew what a spittoon was. Who the fuck? You're like, she said that, and I was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, lots of people in the military dip, and if you do dip and stuff, Mud Jug loves military. They love LEOs. They love fire department, so you get a good discount and
Love
everything.
it in the butt. Wait, what?
That too. Yes. So if you are military or anything and do chew and stuff,
Who was asking that?
Cody. Yeah.
I was like, wait, that was
Yeah.
scary.
So if you look up Mud Jug, they have their own YouTube channel and stuff, and get in contact with them. They used to do, I don't know if they still do it, but they used to do active military member of the week or
Jug
month.
used to have all kinds of stuff on their website. They actually did a lot of stuff for the military guys. I remember when they did that.
Yeah. Yeah, we're helping them out with that a little bit.
Hey, Chris said this never leaves his workstation. Never, ever, 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 ever leaves
That was
his
over there?
workstation. This bottle right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Remind me. Oh, I gotta put this back.
Yeah, just put it back. Just,
Put that back.
yeah.
It's
It's easier to put it back when you...
easier to put it back on his workstation than fucking get
Yeah.
What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was gonna put this fucking blue scale back on there. This is
That's why I have control the key, because I lock it, and he doesn't, like, he's doing whatever. Yeah.
I'll be up back up here tomorrow.
I know. But you'll also be normal tomorrow.
No. I'll bring my pin tomorrow, and I'll have complete access to it, because the only thing that's keeping me from getting high right now is the fact that Matt's not here and I
Yeah.
don't have access to his pin.
A man in the yellow hat? Yeah. And he's
Right?
Curious George, yeah.
You forgot that this hat originally was orange and black.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, K9 is saying I'm the man in the yellow hat. Yeah, I've controlled this monkey. No, don't, no. Oh, God.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
No, I'm just imagining chasing after you in like a zoo or something like that, and as Curious George.
The zoo.
Oh,
Let's
gosh.
go to the zoo. Let's go to the zoo. How many of you guys are from Southeast Ohio to remember that? That was filmed in the Cincinnati Zoo. And it was... Never mind.
Mike is like a toddler right now. If he suddenly goes quiet, something is seriously wrong. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Or I'm concentrating, because right
Yeah.
now I'm concentrating. Because this,
I need my...
Nico, I have to... There's not very many times that I really look at something and go, holy shit, that's fucking amazing. But right now,
You did good?
I need to figure out why it's so off-center. But,
Nope. Derp, derp.
so many things in life could be explained by that phrase.
Why you need to wash your pants often?
So, guys,
Light?
I mean, is there enough light? We got light for this?
Yeah. There we go.
Oh my god, it's sexy. Like, I didn't think it would be cool,
No, that's.
but I was like, I'll take a shot, pink and blue.
I need to
I'm
do
keeping
that.
it.
You're keeping it now?
I'm keeping it.
Okay. I need to do that now, on something that
So, like-
came out really.
Wait,
Man.
so like I'm keeping it till 130 takes it from me. That's fucking sexy.
If I had 130, I would definitely just write
I
down.
mean, blue and pink. That doesn't go wrong, right?
No, that, for me at least.
What do you think, guys?
Camera does not do justice. No, it does
No, it
not.
doesn't. It's
That's the bad part.
It's. I'm sorry.
He's having too much fun.
Just giggled a little.
Yeah.
Did I giggle? I giggled a little.
I'm glad you didn't snort.
That's.
Yeah.
Does it at all? Here, let's try the light. Sometimes you get some offset light here.
Yeah. What's that?
Oh, yeah, there
There we
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys seeing that shit? Pink and blue? Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fixed the lockup too.
It's actually
Yeah, it's not sticking. The lock stick, it's taken care of.
the black kind of darkens out the pink a little bit,
Yeah.
so it's not as hot pink.
So I only wanted the hot pink in certain areas.
But it's still a little bit darker than just normal pink that it comes out as.
Normal pink is insane. It's like, wow, holy shit! Like,
Yeah.
it's
It
like,
needs the black.
It's like Las Vegas with fucking gin and tonic. You're like, it's too much. Like, I can't take it. I can't take it. It's too much. That's why you do the black and then you just certain lines. That's why I call it the Las Vegas finish.
I thought you said that was touch of color.
No, that's when you do the pink.
Oh,
it's Las
pink is.
Vegas.
Oh, okay. You did not tell me this.
Well, it's all touch of color, but when I do with the pink, it's Las Vegas.
Okay. And yes,
Actually, Las
gin and
Vegas
tonics.
is usually this, but then along this side is the gold.
Yeah, I thought that was. Yeah.
I get high, I forget things.
Okay.
It happens, bruh.
Now you're making me want a gin and tonic. Knock it off, guys.
This ain't me, gin and tonics.
Gin and tonic.
I haven't had one of these.
I haven't won in a while. Need to have one again.
I really like that.
Yeah, no.
That looks good, right?
It came out really good.
That came out way better than I thought it would. I've got to get some. I gotta get some matte pictures.
You need
Like
Matt
Matt.
to actually take pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colin. He's got to come back.
Yeah.
Like his girlfriend's drunk.
So it doesn't matter.
He's not coming back.
If she gets mad, whatever.
She's like, I'm drunk. He's like, I'm out of here. Bro, Bianca said she's drunk. I'm out of here. I'm like, bro, like, she'll be drunk later.
I'm going to have to save that, Cody. Citadel Gin and Fever Tree Tonic.
Hey, okay, so I have a question. What would you guys call this? I know what I want to call this. So, I don't know.
Black
if you
and
guys-
blue?
No, wait. So you guys, you remember there was a video game that came out for PS3 that was the one where the guy had the lightning powers. It was come on, help me out. I take Caesar medicine and forget words.
Infamous.
Infamous. And then there was another one that came out where he was in the Pacific Southwest and he was something sun. Something sun. There was another one where he was the come on.
Sun.
There was another game in the series where he was the
Oh, Infamous 2.
no, it was not Infamous 2 because I have
Second Son.
Second Son. So Second Son, they had these weird colors of one of the characters.
Second Son?
Second Son. That's
Okay.
the Second Son finish.
Okay.
Pink and blue. Second Son finish.
Oh, we got a Nathaniel Dahl.
Hey, Nathaniel!
He must have just gotten here, or he's been lurking.
He's been lurking.
I don't know.
Dude, that is
Something.
that is the best finish I think I've done.
Yeah. Armagura.
And I was just goofing off on a Friday, getting high and drunk.
No, that came out really good.
It came out fucking amazing.
Aye, we're adults. We like liquor. That happens. As you can see from an entire cabinet full. K9 says Hotline Miami. You didn't play that. You don't know that one.
This reminds me of so many video games.
Yeah, it does. Weed alcohol makes good art music knives, apparently.
Who does?
EN510 says weed alcohol makes good knives, music, art, apparently.
Here's the thing. I intend, ladies and gentlemen, all
17.
2,800 of you? I think there's 2,800 of you now?
Well, 17 live right now.
17 live, but 2,800, 17 people that have been here for 100.
We got a few new come in.
Holy shit. I intend to wage war on plain knives. One at a time. And if I have to do it by doing live feeds where I do shit like this.
Chemical
live,
inspiration, yeah.
that's fucking, like,
That's really...
I really don't want to get rid of this. I kind of want to keep this.
Yeah.
I'm not, it was given to me as a gift and now I want to keep it.
What brand is the gnome?
I don't know.
No. It's the gnome.
It's music to my eyes.
I honestly never heard of it till he showed me, so I don't know. I don't know what brand.
So it was a Chinese, Elliot found it, there was a Chinese company that produced it for a Russian designer.
K9 says if it's a gift, why not keep it? And that's because...
Here's the thing. There are times where, you know what? There's times where I have to make money. And I'm kind of at that time. But there are times where a gift becomes precious.
When you make it look sexy?
And this is one of those times.
Yeah.
This is one of those times where a gift has become precious.
Well, hello, Nathaniel. Hold on, let me turn around. So, I am the Shop Hobbit. This crazy guy's good friend. I also keep him in check usually. And when I'm here, I film the live feed. So, welcome to the craziness that is Crazy Sharp. Gotta give him a good introduction.
Who is that?
Nathaniel Dahl. He says he's a new subscriber from SoCal.
Daniel, so I had every intention of selling this knife, and I honestly don't know now in the way that this looks, and the way, you know, there's things that happen in your life, and there's things that happen that, like, that hits you physically that you don't know if, I don't know if I can get rid of this. I honestly don't know if I can.
Especially if it's got that, your edge on it and everything, nice shiny edge.
I honestly don't know if I can get rid of this. This was a gift. It was given to me.
Cody says the knife has turned him into Gollum. Time to take it to Mount Doom, Nico.
No, it's not a joke. I didn't like this knife. This knife came. It was garbage. I fucking worked the action. I've done some stuff. You remember how gritty it was before? Feel the action on it now.
Okay.
I worked the action on it. I played with the.
I pressed the lock bar.
Yeah, you press the lock bar.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
I played with the bearings, I cleaned everything up, I played with the lock bar, I adjusted all the settings, and I had every intention of selling it, and now I've got something that I put my own, you know, I did, you know, I've done things to it, and now I have something that was given to me as a gift, and I look at it and I was like, I don't know if I can get rid of this.
And honestly, I don't know how tall I am. I'm 5'4", 5'5", something like that.
Significantly shorter than me.
Yeah.
I'm 6'3".
There's a reason I'm called the Hobbit.
That tall.
Whatever that is.
It's my little buddy. It's my little buddy. He's nipple high to a fucking grasshopper.
I don't know if I can get rid of this. That is so fucking... Right?
Yeah. No.
I gotta sharpen that first.
Yeah. Zodiac, Scorpiac. So I hope you guys do more of these vids. Feels like being at a hangout.
Well, here's the thing, and that was what my channel always intended to be. And
that's why I try to film, so that way you can do that.
I had the intention of that, and that's why I was upset. And I'm still gonna go up to Bob's shop and everything.
Yeah.
But
It did put a damper in you.
It didn't put a damper on me. What put a damper on me was I had the cancer scare.
And then also, thanks for texting me about that.
I broke something. I broke something.
I know you did.
Right now, I don't know if I can get rid of this. That is so fucking... Right? Yeah. I don't know if I can get rid of this.
So Yeah, I didn't find out about that until you posted the video, because
Well, you know, that's how it works.
it's not like you're supposed to text your friends when you have a cancer scare.
That's fucking sexy as shit.
Yes, that is.
It's Tron.
All right,
It's
Ian.
Tron in your pocket.
Ooh, yeah. All right, Ian says originally the gnome was designed by Dmitry Sinkovich.
That is Dmitry
Then he
Sinkovich.
posted some pictures of it to Instagram, and a Chinese company ran with it. And
Yeah, there was.
Scorpiac says that's what attracted me to your channel in the first place, but this kind of vid is more so. And yeah, that's what we try to do.
So sexy.
I try to help Mike do that.
So sexy. Let me see.
Yeah.
I can't see. Uh-oh, I touched something.
Stop.
What'd I do?
There we
Cancel. Oh, that's my finger. Oh, there we go. Can we? Holy shit. Did you guys see this?
You did good.
I do good work when I'm stoned.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? You guys see that? I'm yelling. I'm yelling at my own phone.
Yeah. You're always yelling that.
Am I?
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
Do I yell a lot? Do I yell a lot?
Because you're
Am I?
old and you can't hear.
I'm gonna stab him in the fucking rectum. Rectum! Rectum! Damn near killed him. Who's still here? Who's still here? What's going on? Who's still talking? Here's the thing. I need to read these because he hasn't been reading me all these.
Well, they're not questions.
I heard about that. Gnome was originally done by, yeah, Sinkovich. I really hope you guys do more.
I've been reading most of them to you.
I read most of them to you. Like, I've been. See, this is what happens. This is what happens to politicians. They have a guy that reads shit. Who's like, I read most of it. I didn't read all of it.
Hey, he's a fat bastard who's old. I kind of leave that out so you focus.
See, I need to know those things. Like that fucking stupid fat bastard. I need to know those things.
I would be interrupting you all the time while you're talking.
Feed music and alcohol. Was watching live PD. Live PD is an excellent channel, right? Especially if you're fucking stoned. If you're stoned and watching live PD, those videos last for fucking hours. What time is it?
I don't know.
My daughter's probably staying awake going, my daddy said he was going to be home early today. She should know by now it's not her. Your rant videos seems like they would fit perfectly in a video podcast format. You know what? That's probably a bad idea.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. I rant. Would you just let me have a rant? No, you should not let me have a weekly rant. I should not have a weekly rant. I'll rant about something that.
You really shouldn't.
Yep, Nick. Right?
You really shouldn't.
I shouldn't. Let's see here.
Because
How tall is Shop
sometimes you
Hobbit?
rent here and you're like, the only reason I'm renting right now is because no one else is here.
Second Son, yeah, Second Son. It wasn't Second Son. It was the other one that was with Second Son. It was the. Okay, so who said Second Son? Let's see. Nathaniel. So Nathaniel, there was one other one. It was Second Son, and then it was the chick with the neon powers. What was that? God damn it. I fucking lost him. The girl, yes, the girl. Oh shit, here, you hold this. He knows what I'm talking about. The girl, yes, the girl. Oh shit. She had all the neon and shit. They had 2 standalone franchises that were on that. The fucking.
We're back up to 20.
Are we?
Yep.
Really? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna make a fucking ton of money on this video.
And we're at 193. K9 says First Light.
I'll tell you what.
Nathaniel says First Light too, so.
Nathaniel says First Light. Is
Yeah.
that the name of the game?
First Light, yeah.
First Light. Yes! First Light. I own both of those on my PS4. That's First Light. This is the First Light finish.
You happy now?
Yes, I am. Holy shit. Almost like I can breathe now. Holy shit. You don't know what it's like to have that happen in your head.
I do, I just ignore it.
You're not like me. I can't ignore it. Like, shit happens in my head, and I'm like, I can't ignore that.
I've also had years of people yelling at me to ignore it, so.
We're gonna
We're gonna redo that?
redo this. Let's go change the color on this.
I was gonna do that on my ring, but then we got distracted. I said I was gonna do that on my ring, but I got distracted. Neon orange pink I liked more than Second Son. Nice.
You gotta hold on.
Yeah, you gotta hold on.
Hold on. What is it? Top Gun 2?
Yeah,
Up at Miramar?
I just heard that. I didn't know where it was, but I heard they were filming it.
I was upset because they had to let Tom Cruise in the men's locker room.
Robert Douglas says, "Hey Mike, Rob just got off work. You sound happy as shit. Right on. Friends are indeed rare."
Robert
Robert Douglas.
Robert Douglas. Robert, what's going on in Canada, bro?
Mike is pretty happy.
Mike's pretty fucking high. Mike smoked a lot of weed and drank way more whiskey than he should. Mike is killing time until...
Did you play Far Cry?
I played Far Cry 3 and didn't like it and never played
Did you
Far
play
Cry again.
Blood Dragon?
Nope.
That one was very neon based.
You know what I played?
K9 says it had similar colors.
I played Sniper Elite.
Yeah. Oh, Charles just joined. Hey, Charles.
Hey, tell Charles. Hey, Charles. I lost it.
Scorpiax also in Canada.
We're at in Canada.
Prince Edward Island.
That's a little place.
Yeah.
Prince Edward Island. Is Prince Edward Island on Lake Michigan?
K9 says that was talking about Blood Dragon, how it was based off 80s movies. It was very neon based. It had a lot of purple and blue.
Yeah. I remember
It
that game.
had what's his name from Terminator.
Yeah, I played that game.
Kong Fury finish.
So hot.
You want me to do it? Because I've never burned myself doing that.
So I'm gonna hold it on this one.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that though.
So hot right now.
Now you gotta go diving.
I got it. It's okay. It's in here. Got it.
He says near New Brunswick.
Yeah.
Also, I says Michigan over Ohio.
Is there a little spot where you can go down and find him and information and block him anywhere?
You want me to put him time out?
No. I want you to just block him. Because obviously he's not smart enough to be on my channel. I'm just kidding.
He's 17. Come on, give him a
I'm
break.
just kidding.
Give him a break.
He's not smart enough to be anywhere. You should block him from the internet.
He says we won the war, all caps. Michigan, Ohio war in here.
Hey, that's really hot.
He's chanting MI now.
Way too many fucking letters. That's why we spelled our... See, here's the thing. You know how we know that Ohioans were smarter? We spelled our state with less letters. O-H-I-O. M-I-S-H-I-E. And dude, this is fucking too many goddamn letters. You're gonna fuck it up. You know you are. It's too many
He says
letters.
lying cartographers.
It's fucking Michigan. M-I-S-H-I. Who fucking cares? Fucking M-I. Who gives a fuck after that? M-I-S-H. You should have just called it M-I. Mish. That's it.
Where are you from? Mish?
Mish. There you go. We called ours Ohio. O-H-I-O. M-I-S-H. Mish. There you go. Y'all, you went too far. There was too many fucking letters. What are you trying to come up with? A bank password? What the fuck were you doing?
Weedo4444 says, went to take a leak, got my boxers caught in my zipper, took 5 minutes to work it out. Did I miss anything good?
No, basically Michigan pulled some stupid shit again.
No. You missed him. Well, if you just came back, actually, hold on. I'm going to go show the gnome again.
Go. No. That's hot.
Get, what the hot?
So hot.
Alright, so you missed him finishing and putting together the gnome. And it is right here. So it's got a nice purple blade. There's the camera. There we go. So blue handle. Tweaked the action a little bit. Cleaned off the lock face so it doesn't. It was a little sticky, and one of the bearings was off. So it's.
Dude, we're gonna
I
keep
keep
doing this
hitting the
until we get
lock face
below
or lock bar,
5
so it's.
people, or until I get tired enough to go home.
I know.
Which we're getting there.
Yeah, I have small hands, Charles. We know this.
I'm tired.
It's nothing new.
What, Nico? What's going on? Are you tired?
He's saying 4-finger grip on. Yeah, I can, cause
Dude, that thing is a goddamn Bowie knife for you.
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
And the hummingbird is a normal, regular knife for me. Yeah, I know.
I will sell that.
Nico confirmed Carney. Okay, that I'm so tempted to put K9 on timeout.
Who is that?
K9 says Nico confirmed Carney.
No. That's funny. That shit's
It's funny, but
Who was
yeah.
That was Power K9?
yeah.
Let me see.
Oh, yeah.
No, that shit's funny. That shit's funny. You get a pass. You get a pass.
I'm moderator in this.
My channel.
Yeah. I'm moderator. I can still do it.
My channel.
I can still do it.
My channel. That shit was funny. I made Chinese.
Come here. Let's do some fucking else.
Hey, Nugent. I still say you Nugent because DS Nugent.
Nugget.
Nugget now?
Nugget.
I've
always said nugget.
No, you said Nugent.
No,
I thought you said Nugent all the time.
usually I say nugget, N-U-G-G-E-T, but it's
Yeah.
N-U-G.
Yeah.
His name is actually Nugent.
Yeah. No, Mike's not. No, he's just high.
Mike has checked out.
Yeah.
Mike is gone.
Hold on.
Mike has checked out. What?
Yeah. No, I'm turning the camera around.
Oh, hi. Yes, I am. Careful what's going on.
I have no idea.
I was gonna say.
All right. Coming for finger gripped. Quick history lesson. Michigan had a war with Ohio way back in the day. A cartographer from Ohio lied so they could get a trade route. Then we got the Upper Peninsula.
Nobody wanted the Upper Peninsula. We fucking tricked you up. Hey, where you from? I'm from the UP. Oh, so like you had sex with your uncle, cousin, sister, brother? Yeah.
Charles says round in the end, high in the middle.
Ohio.
Yeah.
OH.
Robert says, high respect for your viewers must be something in common. East Coasters are high on my list for respect. Now back to regular comments.
Hey,
I had to rewind. Can't all that doing...
I did this to Matt last week. He didn't think I could do it.
Can't what... I is asking what you were doing. Polishing give you lung cancer? Polishing? He said, can't that give you lung cancer?
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
18 years of Navy probably would give me one cancer anyway.
He hasn't been near a grinder, but he has been near the polishing wheel, which can be more dangerous, according to Chris and Elliot. Call him the Noosh. Ohio State blows. Do I need to block him now?
Not yet. Let's see if he wants to argue with the guy that. Let's see here. You can go ahead and show them how far I drove that ice pick through that fucking town.
And just get yeah, just that. Yeah.
And that's what is that? That's a 1/2-inch counter? Oh, you took the handle out of it.
Oh,
Try and get it
yeah,
out.
he broke it.
Yeah.
What part of Ohio are you from again?
Coshocton County.
Coshocton.
I'll get that.
I'll get the pliers
There
to
you
get the handle out. To get that. So you can-
Oh, hold on. We're gonna die. We're at 10%.
We're at
10%. Now we're back in.
drove that.
Ice is the shitty part of Ohio.
Pretty much. I drove. It's the parts you don't want to drive through.
Evening, Jose.
Who said?
He said evening Mike.
Oh.
So, Jose, Arreguin, Arguing.
Hey! What's up, Jose? Hey, I have to ask you, has everything gotten better in Puerto Rico? Have things gotten better right now?
Hopefully, but
They couldn't have got much worse.
Yeah.
I drove a lot of that through that fucking...
yeah, you did. You really did.
Okay, I put it back in the handle for you. Because I got a really good
Yeah.
grip.
Yeah, I know.
Pounded it down in there for you.
So, you guys do the fun stuff while us Europeans sleep? Yeah, basically. Basically, we do, DS.
Who's that?
DS, Nugget.
Nugget, if there's any question about my grip, did you see me use my
Fix
grip
it.
to pound that back down into the handle?
Yeah.
Good.
And yeah, we can take a joke. We definitely can, That's what we do.
I can't take it. We'll have to take it around the corner.
He's a dad. He's making dad jokes now.
Good at him.
K9 says he played hockey all over Ohio, and it's better than Indiana.
Well, of course Ohio is better than Indiana because it's Ohio.
Yeah, I am doing the unsteady because we've been filming for 205 minutes, and I've been filming for almost all of it.
It's all freehand. He has
Yeah.
not used the gimbal.
I don't, yeah.
Fingers over the camera. Fuck you, Mike. Film your own shit.
Jose says, no idea. I don't live in Puerto Rico, nor am I Puerto Rican.
I thought you were. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's different, Jose. So I have a customer in. Puerto Rico. I talked to him. I was worried about him because of the hurricanes and everything that hit. So. Different Jose. Oh, Jose, you've got a couple of my neck knives, don't you? Or a neck knife.
Robert says, glad you guys is happy. You need that every once in a while. Think of a design for a ring. Used to be a goldsmith. Just like to see if I still can for the hell of it. No charge.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to do some alchemy.
Yes, Charles, he did slam the ice pick through the, well, not table, but workbench.
Way through.
Yeah, like all the way through.
Way through there.
Yeah, it didn't take that long to get him out. He's a Neanderthal. He breaks stuff and tries to fix it.
Must smash. Hey, you want to see some alchemy? We're going to turn this blue.
And yes, it is, well, we got to do it fast because you got 10%.
This is going to be the end. This is the last.
Oh, okay, this is
guys,
it.
This is it. This is the last thing we're going to do. We're going to turn this blue. It's magic. We're going to put this in the solution. We're going to set it down in here. We're going to flip this switch, and it's going to turn blue. It turned blue, and it's magic. No, it's not. It's just chemistry. We added a little bit of oxygen to the outside of that. All right, guys. Y'all take it easy, and I'll see you next week.
Charles says, you're the blaster, I'm the master. And with that, bye.